fine.
We're on we're on camera, so say hi. Coffee.
We are?
We're a
It
group of
started already?
nerds.
Hello.
Oh
We're
my
around the
god.
internet.
Why you gotta start it like that?
I
To
still need
give
to comment something, but yeah, let's
unsolicited
continue.
life advice and talk about the things that we wasted our youth on.
And that is crack, apparently.
And
Yeah.
that is apparently correct.
Smoking crack.
We have
Oh, shit.
our
God damn it.
tiefling warlock Godiva is not around because she is currently studying for her law midterms.
Good luck, good luck.
Good luck, Heloise.
Good luck, me.
We hope. Good luck, Heloise.
No.
We hope law school doesn't
Yay.
swallow you whole. And as the song goes
Yeah.
from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, don't be a lawyer.
Don't be a lawyer.
So, last week, after electing to stay behind and investigate the hauntings in the town of Severa, you've discovered quite a few things. One is that the stolen pumpkins from weeks prior to this murder spree was done by the two young twins of a single mother. After a stern talking to and an awkward exchange with the quote-unquote older one, a Scarlet, you have all kind of gathered around with Godiva and Rolf interviewing the old couple, the last people that Mylaela was able to help. You've discovered that there was a strange artifact beneath their home that had caused severe problems to them, of which Mylaela had the foresight to lock away in a glass case protected by her magic. Upon her death, the magic protecting the case had feigned, and something had taken that staff. So, with everything that's happening, Rolf had elected to stay on the roof of this old couple to protect them while filling up jars of strange yellow liquid. He had discovered certain shadows walking in and out of the church, not shadows other than what belonged to Scarlet and Halvic and Godiva as they rummaged through the strange items that had been collected by Mylaela for the 3 years that she had stayed in the town. At night, with all these kind of shades walking in and out, Scarlet, Mylaela, and Godiva had made the decision to enter this temple and check out what is happening. They had heard the crying of some woman down the hallway inside the room where the forbidden or cursed artifacts were held. And upon entering that hallway, Scarlet had discovered her worst fear come to life, and so has Godiva, with Scarlet seemingly slashing her brother in half, and Godiva chasing after her past, so to speak. Mylaela had followed next through there, and Mylaela, upon entering this temple, is where we're going to start. You enter the hallway from where the temple kind of ends and its back door, its back office type structure begins. And as you enter, you quickly lose track of Scarlet in front and Godiva in the back. And you are suddenly in a long, extended hallway that doesn't seem to have an end in the front or the back. Soon enough, that hallway starts to close in, and the lights dim, and your dark vision sees nothing. You are in absolute darkness, where there is nothing to behold, nothing in front of you. And then, for a second, as the silence takes over, as you continue walking, because you still feel a floor despite looking down and seeing absolutely nothing, you still feel something, so you walk forward, or walk what you think is forward. Soon enough, there is the sound of children and birds in the air, sound of fresh water in the lake, and very slowly, as you kind of peer around looking for something, your vision suddenly shifts to whatever direction you think you were turning to, and you find this image or this vision of your home. This village of luscious greens, not dying, not having any problems, just your village as it was before all of it started. You find the children being raised. You find the druids teaching the young ones. You find people collecting food and hunting, using the nature around them to provide for themselves. And everything seems peaceful, and very slowly you start to forget that you were ever away from there. There's still flashes of what you're doing and where you are, and a part of you believes that it's an illusion, but that part suddenly gets silenced as you are just surrounded with whatever you wanted. Your village fixed with no dangers or problems to befall it. And then it starts. As you see some of the villagers start complaining that the grass starts turning black. And you can see that the trees start to lose their leaves as they fall. 1, 2, 3. It just becomes a shower of dead leaves falling on the ground. You see people, as they walk, start to fall to their knees. They point their hand at you, trying to ask for help as they collapse to the ground lifeless. Try to help you, run towards them. Everyone that you see starts dying in front of you. And you find surrounding you, where once was a path of beautiful green grass, now blackened. And as you turn around, you realize the path that you walked from where you were to get to this village is the only part that's been blackened here. And as you move around trying to help the people who are falling down, who are dying in front of you, you realize that the closer you get to anyone, the faster their body begins to rot. The life that surrounds you, the trees, the forest, the flowers, the fauna, they all start dying as they gather around you. And you quickly begin to realize that you are bringing forth the death and destruction of this village that had raised you since you were a child.
Oh no!
Very soon, friends you recognize go to you. As one kind of loses his strength, falls onto your shoulder, hanging on. Mylaela, help us!
Oh my fucking god!
And you
Oh
realize,
no.
as he grabs onto your shoulder, you have a knife in your hand that you didn't know you were holding, and it is inside his heart.
No, we didn't
Why?
do this!
Why?
No! Oh my god!
And he falls apart.
I'm gonna throw the knife.
Throw the knife, and you find
Oh my god!
it lands on the ground. As you move around everywhere surrounding you, the land gets deader and more barren, until there's nothing but skeletons and destroyed wood. A barren land that will never grow any life. And you are at the center of this destruction.
What have I done?
You want to do?
I'm going to wait a second. As in all of
Everything around
all
you
the
is dead.
trees?
Everything around you is just dead now.
I'm going to look for other living.
You find a part of the
Being?
forest that hasn't died yet. You move through
Going-
there, but everywhere you move where there is life, it gets drained. And you're alone. Everything that you thought was alive, everything that was alive, begins to die as you get within a certain distance of it. And then your vision turns back into darkness. Everything around you falls apart.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame just so I can have
Name is in your hand.
a light source. Huh?
It gets consumed. But the only thing that you can see around this darkness are the corpses of your friends and family. All dead around you.
Going to slap myself. This is a dream.
Slap yourself, but the corpses are there. The smell of death is there.
Oh my god.
The ever-present smell of decay and feces and death consumes your senses. Scarlet,
What am I going to do?
you are the first one who went in here. In the middle of this darkness, holding on to Sorrel's seemingly dead body, it feels real. Feels like everything that you had hoped to avoid. You hear footsteps approaching you. And very clearly you see a woman approaching. At first it's just a silhouette as she approaches from this infinite darkness.
Holding my sword.
As she gets closer, you recognize the visage. This is the woman that Rolf had brought into Mildred's home. Cleric. She goes down in front of you with her hands up and she kneels. Please, listen to me. This is not real. This is an illusion. Not exactly an illusion, it is a manifestation of your worst fears. This is not real, you need to fight it. Your friends are going through the same thing. You are all still... You all could still be in the hallway.
Who is doing this?
You need to fight it first and then I can explain to you. Concentrate. You know... I don't know who this person is, but you know where he is. Yes, I'm assuming you did not bring him here.
Yeah.
Then focus. You know where you left him, correct? You were not anywhere near him, were you?
I'm not.
Puts her hands down. Focus. The wisdom save for me?
That's a 15.
The words of this woman that you sort of recognize as Mylaela echo through your mind as you close your eyes and sit down. You focus hard and deep, remembering that you left him behind in your village for a reason, that you had gone on this exodus of yours for a reason, to simply avoid this. As you open your eyes, you are not holding on to his body. There is no blood on your hands. Sword is still with you. But you find that you are both in the hallway and not. The hallway that you were in has turned into this translucent, almost ethereal place. You don't know where you are. You are in that location, but you are not physically in there. But as you look around, you don't see your body or anyone else's body. You are sort of this spirit-like figure, almost ghost-like. But what you do see is Mylaela behind you, just kind of looking around in despair, and behind her is Godiva, kind of. It almost looks like she's running at a treadmill. She just keeps moving, and her legs keep running, but she's not. Her form is not moving anywhere. And she keeps reaching out, kind of yelling names you don't recognize. But the woman in front of you is still there, in the same kind of spirit form that you were in. Just kind of looks at you. Except her form is a little more solid, like she belongs in this area, whereas you do not. She looks at you, says, "Your friends. I need to get them awake as well." Moves over to Mylaela, looking at you, Scarlet, if you're gonna follow, but she moves straight to Mylaela, second person. Mylaela, in this infinite darkness surrounded by corpses, you are approached by a woman. And similar to Scarlet, at first it's just a silhouette until her features begin to reveal themselves to be the same woman you saw that Rolf had introduced you all to. Looks at you and says, "There's no time to explain. Please, you have to
Did you
listen
do
to
this?
me. No. You have to listen to me. This is not real. This is not real. I don't know
Really?
what you are seeing. I don't know what your problem is, but this place manifests your worst fears, and this is not real. Focus. Focus on what is real. Remember who you are, where you were before this." This tries to calm you down, and behind her you see Scarlet following. Mylaela, you can make a wisdom save.
Okay. 25.
5. Takes you barely any time as her words kind of get into your mind, and you quickly realize that she is right. This is just an illusion. As the bodies begin to disappear in front of you, you are in the same sort of ethereal space, where Scarlet looks like you, a sort of translucent spirit figure, but she looks like she belongs here. She moves
Scarlet,
over
are you dead?
to Godiva, talking to her,
Oh
so
my
the two of you can speak for a bit.
I don't think so. I was in a dark place and I got transported here, but I don't know where we are.
But why do you look like that?
You also look like me.
Oh my god. Are we dead?
I hope not. I don't.
See the woman approach you with Godiva following her. "Please, follow me, I can explain." He leads you to the outside of the hallway, where Godiva is a little shaken, as are all of you. When you get outside the hallway, you see from the windows, you see surrounding you, and from the windows, the temple-like structure that you were in, everything that you saw except in this sort of ethereal form. But what you see are you, Mylaela and Godiva, your bodies kind of looking into a mirror, which you don't recall being in that wall. What you recall was that the mirror was not in that wall. It was just a blank space where it was normally embedded into. Your three bodies are looking into that mirror. Your three bodies are sort of this dull, desaturated color of yourselves, as is the rest of this place.
What's going on? I'll try to reach out to myself.
Your hand just kind of passes through. "First of all, my name is Mylaela. This mirror is what I called an echo mirror. It acts as a portal into this space that you are in, almost like an ethereal plane, but one of its own creation. It mirrors or echoes our world, except in this twisted form. I had found a way to seal that mirror, keep it away, but there was a problem. In the recent years, something or someone has been doing something with the magic that surrounds the Castamane region. And this manipulation of magics has caused several problems, including the reactivation of the Echo Mirror and the... I don't know how to say it. The theft of a staff that I had found about 2 years ago has further amplified the mirror's abilities. It used to be that this mirror you would look into it and you would see nothing. Oftentimes you would not even see the mirror. But once you look into it, it takes a bit of you. And the next time you would see it, you would be brought here, into this realm, as it were. And if you do not return in time, an echo of yourself will be brought out to replace you. There is only one way to get out. Truly get
How?
out. In a few more minutes, your echoes will be leaving this space of your body. You will have to defeat them. Yourselves, essentially. I will also tell you that I had seen what had happened, and the woman that you had spoken to, that spirit, as it were, the one that your friend had spoken to as well, was not me. That was a manifestation of the evil that has surrounded this land as of late. Staff itself, I do not know who took it, but its reactivation along with this mirror has caused several problems. I suppose first and foremost we must focus on the task at hand, and she points that your body's starting to have this shade move away from them.
Has the mirror been there the whole time? We didn't see it. And we tried to look for it.
It has. First time, you don't see it. Anyone who returns to it for a second time is affected. I believe
we
that's
just need
the
to
three
find
of
our
you.
echoes.
Yes. Need all three of you to roll initiative with Godiva, who I will let Scarlet control. As I am controlling your spirits.
Dina don't have her sheet.
Oh. Well, you know how warlocks work.
Eldritch Blast.
Scarlet, what did you roll?
15.
Oh, okay. Mylaela?
17.
Godiva did not roll well. Mylaela, you're first. 3 spirits echoing you, Scarlet, and Godiva stand in front of you. They look exactly like you with all your weapons and all your vestiges, except they are more sort of gray or black and white in color.
Are they like in the same area? Like
They've moved,
magkatabi ba
so they're
sila?
sort of mirroring you. You're all in front of each of your own spirits.
Casting.
About 15 feet away from you.
Oh yeah. Casting entangle.
Okay.
At the 3 echoes.
Strength save?
Strength save of 14.
Unsurprisingly, Scarlet's echo saves. The rest of them do not.
Good for her.
So these vines start to... And to your relief, your magic seems to be able to affect this world as if anything else.
Oh, nice.
Do they take damage from this?
No. Restrained.
Restrained. Okay.
They are all
Restrained or grappled? Restrained?
restrained.
Okay. So, the echoes are restrained. Is that your action? That's it?
Yeah.
Godiva's spirit puts out her hand and starts pointing it at herself. Well, no, you're doing the entangle. She's gonna point it at you. You're the one who cast the spell. So that is a +6. 14 to hit.
Wait a second. No. 17 armor class.
Greenish, kind of black and green energy doesn't penetrate your armor. Scarlet, it's your turn. 2 of the 3 are restrained, meaning you have advantage on the attack.
Since I know that Mylaela's echo can also cast spells and might do the same thing to us, I'll target that one.
Okay, make an attack roll.
But before that, I am raging.
That's your last rage.
She's a bigger threat, so that's a compliment, by the way. But I am drawing my sword.
Okay. Make an attack roll against her. She's only like 15 feet diagonally, so it's fine.
Oof! Don't bother, not 20.
Well, critical plus rage damage. You know how it goes.
Yep. That's my damage is 2d6, 4d6.
Plus your strength, plus rage plus 2, I think.
That's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 18 plus rage.
I'm pretty sure you kill her. Mylaela, you're slightly put off at the sight of seeing your own body get cut in half by Scarlet's blade.
Sorry. You're
Also-
a bigger threat. That thing is
I'm-
scary. I'm
Also-
pointing at the entanglement.
Are you telling me that I'm stronger than
No, the thing is
Good-
scary. I hate spellcasters,
Godiva-
alright?
Oh, okay.
Godiva just says, clearly not!
I'm
Scarlet.
gonna block I'm gonna block Scarlet.
Also,
From
Scarlet,
the
remember that you have a +1 on the great sword now, in case you didn't put it in. +1 to attack
Yeah,
and
it is
+1.
already
Okay.
+1.
Good. You
I
just
am blocking
basically cut
Scarlet.
Mylaela in half, and you move. You have enough movement, 10 more feet to get in front of the Scarlet Spirit. It is Godiva's turn, and she's gonna try her Eldritch Blast on. Well, you
Hex
block
roll.
her. Do I want to? Sorry, she doesn't have Hex.
Oof.
She's a Celestial Warlock, which means. Do I make her use? Nah, she's gonna use Eldritch Blast. Does a 17 hit Scarlet? Your AC?
Yes.
Yes. Does. He's going to move a little on the side to aim at yours. That's a respectable 7 points of damage to your spirit. So she just kind of moves to the side. And now it is its turn. It is going to rage. So her version of your tattoos glow up. It is going to after you.
Of course she is.
It also has a +1. But that 13 plus your strength of 3 plus proficiency 5. You have 19 gonna hit you, yeah?
Yeah, it definitely hits, yeah.
That is a D12. 6 plus 3 is 9 plus the 1 is 10. 10 points of damage. As it brings out its great sword and does an upward slash at you.
Resistance. Rage.
Half. And 5 points of damage. Fucking half. 10 points of damage is reduced to 5 as it cuts you. Mylaela, that is your turn.
I'm running towards Echo Godiva.
Okay,
And I'm going to use my scimitar.
okay. Make an attack
to
roll.
Flash at her. Does 17 hit?
On Godiva, absolutely.
Yeah.
We can now tell Heloise we
wait,
killed her.
If it's restrained, that means I have
You have advantage.
advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll again. But 17 will hit.
Nah, I got a lower roll, so.
So 17. That hits.
Okay. 10 slashing.
Oh, you don't kill her. Do cut her. She is bleeding, but she is still alive. She just, in an effort, although you guys are aware, but there is a small effort and a slight discomfort as this happens, where Godiva just kind of looks at you and says, the color begins to look like Godiva. And for a brief moment, you feel like you just cut her open. And she just kind of reels back. Why?
What? Wait, what? Wait, I'm
And then
sorry.
Godiva behind you just says, "It's not real."
Oh,
But
fucking trick.
she does trick you. She is going to use Guiding Bolt. God love Celestial
Very
Warlocks.
karma.
Karma.
20, Mylaela.
Yeah.
Guiding Bolt is a
Wait,
4d6
is it
attack. No. Total. Oh, wait, no.
Okay.
This is a ranged spell attack, which means she has disadvantage. 17?
Oh. Wait, she's restrained.
Yeah, and she's in melee, so disadvantage is 17, not 20. The 17 hit?
Yeah, it still hits.
4d6. 6. 11.
So brutal, man.
12.
Ah.
16.
Oh my god, one hit left.
You see,
Mother of God!
so you see her cut Godiva open. And she asks why, and Mylaela kind of flusters for a bit as she thinks she cut her own friend. The real Godiva in the back just kind of tells you it's not real, and as you turn your head toward and move back, the hand is already in front of you. The radiant light now surrounds your body. You are bathed in this sort of radiant glow of light. Scarlet, it's your turn.
Wait, is Mylaela unconscious or she's
No, she has 1 HP.
No, I'm still alive. I only got
Yeah.
1 hit point.
How far is Godiva Echo from me?
They're about within 5 feet of each other, so you can strike them down. Diagonally, I mean.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Scarlet and say, "Stay there, you wench!" Then I'm gonna cat Godiva.
Okay. First of all, the Scarlet Echo is just gonna reply to you and says, "That we are."
Yeah, we
Like
are.
an attack roll.
Oh, great. Do I still have advantage because it's
Yes.
just range? Concentration.
Sorry, the Scarlet
Concentration.
one was not restrained, so you shouldn't have advantage. But
No.
Godiva, Mylaela, make a Constitution saving throw, please, for the concentration on entangle.
Oh, right.
So DC 10.
Okay, I got 12.
Okay, then yeah, you still have advantage.
You never know, but I did get good rolls. That's
Your AC is 17.
23.
That's,
17 plus 6.
that's gonna hit bad.
Rolling damage.
With the +1.
Yep. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 2.
9.
9.
9 points of damage.
How much?
No, you don't have an extra attack, right?
No, not yet.
It is real
I'm still
Godiva's
blocking
turn.
Scarlet.
It's the real Godiva's turn. She is going to immediately run behind Mylaela and cast Cure Wounds. At plus spell modifier is 4 plus the 6 is 10 points of HP for Mylaela.
Oh my god.
As Godiva just runs behind you and says, "You're alright, you're alright." And you can see the scar starts to heal from your body.
Freaking bolt hurt.
It is now the other Scarlet's turn. She's gonna move behind you to flank you. Because you are now in melee
Mother
with
God.
Mylaela's Echo.
Godiva Echo.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. It's a half. 5, 8, 9. 9 half to 4. Strikes you
It's
from
gonna be a
behind.
long brawl from the two of us because we're both raging.
Mylaela, it's your turn. So what's happened is your spirit is in front. Godiva's spirit is in front of you. Scarlet is to your right, and behind, sort of diagonally behind Scarlet, is her Echo.
Is Echo Godiva still alive?
Yes,
Or
he has not been hit. Oh wait, no, sorry,
No,
you hit her with the
we didn't
scimitar.
hit
Yes,
him.
yeah.
We hit her twice.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm going to.
I'm sorry, I thought you hit Scarlet. Nope, Echo Godiva's
no.
gone. That's my
Start with
bad.
Godiva.
Echo Godiva's gone.
Yeah, I'm going to.
So which means the
Uh,
Scarlet from earlier should not have had an advantage, but that was still 7.
It still hit.
The 17 hit you? That's
Mhm.
the okay, then yeah, it still hits. Mylaela, it's your turn.
Can I run towards Echo?
Scarlet? Yes.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my scimitar.
Make an attack.
Ooh.
Smackety smack smack.
Yeah, 20, 25 to hit.
That will.
Oh my god, I got another 10.
That's half to 5 because she's raging.
Yeah,
So she
slashing.
Yeah, and I end my turn.
takes. Scarlet, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn and cut her in front.
Make an attack roll.
How
That's
dare
you.
she. Yes, I know. That's why I'm calling her a bitch, because I would know. I'm gonna use reckless attack.
Okay, you have advantage.
Mhm.
And that is Godiva's 2 spell slots.
Warlock, sir.
Oh wait, no, she
I
only
got
has
a
one.
nat 20. 13 and 20.
I almost don't want to make you roll, but because she's raging, she might actually survive. Go ahead.
Mhm. She might survive. I have a blessed dice now. Oh my god.
Don't jinx it.
Oof. Yeah, she won't survive. She won't survive. It's fine. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah,
17,
she's
18,
gone.
19, 20. Yeah. 20.
Easy enough. You take your sword,
Mhm.
strike her from the top to the bottom vertically, cut her in half. The freeze start to dissipate. Your bodies are just standing there, except now, from your vision, you can see the mirrors start to glow a little bit, similar to a portal. You see Mylaela look and says, "Good. You can go now. And return to your bodies. Whatever is causing
going.
this in the city, the problem is the staff. It had been taken. I don't know where, but it has to be close by to have this effect, meaning it has not been taken out of here. Someone must have it. It is causing all of this. It is empowering the mirror. Also, I do not know how to say this, but those twins, they're echoes.
What?
Where are the others? There are 2.
Their spirits are here. I have kept them safe. I keep them safe, but without their bodies, the real bodies to be brought into this church to look at the mirror once more, I can do nothing. So if you could bring them here, yes, they have not been. I don't know how to say this, but they are not as they were. They were not taken here. This place is not kind. This is not a good place for anyone. Their spirits are fragile. Their minds are fragile. But they need a place to escape. I put them to sleep for as long as I can so that they wouldn't have to endure the horrors. If you could bring their bodies back so I can bring them home. It will, however, not be an easy task.
So he just needs us to bring the 2 of them here.
And look at the mirror. Yes.
We can do that.
Be careful with the staff still being in the city and unprotected. There is no telling what it could do. I have witnessed people that I had helped been slain. I can only imagine it has a grudge against myself. just to undo whatever good I had managed to do. If you find it, I don't know how to destroy it, but perhaps my husband had the right idea of just throwing it to the bottom of the ocean. I'll find a powerful mage who can keep it in check. I don't know what you might do, but here's the source if you wish to help this time. Thank you. Gestures to the portal.
Can you not leave this place?
I have long died. I was one of the many victims of this mirror. But as my spirit was taken and as the echo went or tried to enter my body, I used what magic I had left to end my body's life. As such, I am trapped here for the foreseeable eternity. It's quite alright. I have accepted the fate. But you must go. Your bodies need its residence. The echoes will return if you take too long.
Yeah.
If you require my assistance, I will be expecting you through the mirror so you can partially look through it for short periods. Call out to my name and I will try to communicate with you through it.
We will.
Luck. Three of you step out. As you step out, you see kind of this bright, shining light, and then the next thing you see as the light fades and your eyes adjust is just a plain, if not very ornate mirror in front of you.
Immediately looking away.
Yep.
What time is it?
None of you have watches exactly, but give or take, it hasn't been too long. Some lights are still open, meaning you haven't, because when you went here it was still 7 or 8. So some lights are still open, meaning people haven't fully gone to sleep yet. So it wasn't that long.
Mylaela.
You see the mirror kind of turn into this watery visage and then her face. Yes.
Do you need the children now?
I can if you can get them, but they will put up a fight, even though they are just... They cannot do anything that the form that they take is incapable of, so they should be no match for the three of you. However, that still leaves you to explain why you are kidnapping children in the middle of the night.
Can it be on morning where it's not that suspicious?
That is fine.
Alright.
Good luck.
I'll be back.
Nods. The mirror fades out. You guys leave?
That bitch's strike is painful. Yeah.
That bitch is you.
I know, I'm complimenting myself. Let's go back.
I'm glad we're in our bodies now. Oh my, such a trip.
Yeah. Fuck.
You just
Never
kind of
again.
just kind of look at Godiva as she just said, "Well, sorry, wasn't much help. I did tell you guys I was here to support you."
You're a healer, that was pretty great. I mean, otherwise. Pointing at Mylaela.
Right.
That last was a bitch.
Mm-hmm. That was
Who's got me killed?
You know you almost killed her, right? That
Alright. I'm sorry.
Are the three of us really celebrating that we were able to kill each other?
I mean, it is pretty impressive.
Right. You know,
I was
I
the
almost
first one to
forgot I could do
die.
that.
Don't. That was terrifying. That attack was terrifying. I wouldn't want to be in the end of that. I'm sorry, Mylaela. That couldn't have been good. Anyway, let's go get some rest. My back.
You guys leave, and
God's sake.
several houses down, you can see your cart, and Halvic has just fallen asleep on it. And looking up, you see Rolf with his eyes just looking at you, that you have survived the encounter. Maybe he has...
Correction, I have stopped paying attention ages ago.
Oh, okay. So what are you
doing? I am now playing a children's card game with the goose and mouse.
So you see,
Okay.
Rolf has
Are
some
you
cards,
winning though?
and the goose has cards
Are
in
you
his mouth.
winning?
Rolf puts down his monster card in defense position.
I'm gonna
Rolf
take a
ends
small
turn.
pebble.
Rolf, hold
I'll
on.
take a
Rolf,
small
can you
pebble.
roll me animal handling just for fun? Just for fun.
14.
14.
Plus...
You have high wisdom, right?
Yeah. 14 plus animal handling 3. That's
17.
17.
You guys, from where you guys are, because the roof is sort of slanted and flattened a bit.
Yeah.
For a second, you just see Rolf playing with the goose and a mouse. You don't really see the mouse, it's too small, but you see the goose holding cards in its mouth. And for a second, you think Rolf has gone crazy. More of a so than ever. But, suddenly, as he puts the card down, you see the goose put down his cards and then use his foot to kind of slide the card forward. Ank!
Is that goose playing cards?
I'm going
Hold
to
on,
cast
hold
Speak
on.
with Animals at myself.
Wait a minute. Is it a good move?
Not very, but it's the best he's done so far. You, Rolf, the rest of you don't know, but Rolf, from your perspective, the goose has kind of figured out the motions, but not necessarily what the game is. It's just sort of doing motions, and
It's cute though.
you sort of
It's
trained
Like
in
a
how to do the
baby trying
motion.
to play.
I'd move, honk. But then, I use my magic card.
And Scarlet, you do have a pebble if you want to throw it.
You're gonna cheat on an animal.
Make a dexterity roll for me.
I'm gonna flick it on him.
Make a dexterity roll for me.
I got it too.
To be clear, you flick it
Bounce back on my head.
at Rolf.
Rolf. I'm gonna bring it a roll.
You hit the metal part of the roof. Bonk! On your own
But
forehead.
did it...
Ah.
Ow! Fuck!
Ow.
That didn't end well.
Rolf, you just
God.
hear the metal clang. Tung! And then when you look up, you see Scarlet with holding her forehead.
Okay, awareness before ringing the bell.
What are you doing?
We
Honey,
are
hide in
under
the closet!
Hold on, perception check. Just in
Honey,
case.
go inside the closet!
Oh fuck, that's a 2.
As the rock
Look at us getting
hits
cute.
the gutter, tung! Rolf just panics, takes the bell, and then you can hear the rest of you hear from the inside of this lovely old couple's house. Honey, the bell's ringing. Get in the closet. And then Rolf, you look around and you see Scarlet.
Oh. False alarm!
Ah!
What the fuck was that?
What?
What are you doing?
We're in
Are
the
you really
closet.
playing cards with a goose?
I tried to knock the window bottom.
Okay.
Like, oh, sorry, false alarm! Not intruders!
False alarm, dear. And they just leave the closet.
Get outside the closet now.
Come out of the closet, dear.
Are you really playing cards with a goose?
Took you too long. Rolf got bored.
Yeah, we killed ourselves a while ago.
What?
That needs context. That needs a lot of context, my.
Onk just jumps down, flapping his wings to slow the fall. Onk! Lands in front of Godiva.
Typical. Didn't even finish the game. Cards.
Oh, this
Okay.
Are you gonna stay up the whole night, or are you gonna keep watch? Or do you
Are
need
you
someone to
still
sub
going to
in?
play card?
Anybody want to sub?
I'll wake up Hal.
He hasn't had sleep.
Wait, I thought he was like,
He fell
Sleeping
asleep,
the
but
whole
he
time.
hasn't had sleep.
oh. I mean, I don't know that because it's
Okay.
only been like I could have assumed that it was been
Okay.
few hours.
You walk to the
outside.
cart.
Okay, so everybody else hasn't had sleep. Except
Mm.
for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Except for
Looks
you.
like this time it's Rolf's turn to stay up all night.
Okay. Rolf has elected to stay up and watch the house.
Okay. I'm gonna
Um,
flop on the cart.
Okay. The re-
Actually, 3. I'll go on this tree.
Okay. So, Mylaela, you also get your rest?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get Godiva. First of all, Rolf, passive perception would be more than enough to get the scene. Shadows in and out the cathedral or the temple. Godiva and the others survived, so maybe it's not as threatening as you thought it was. Unless it's not them. But
Just in case I got my bow and arrow loaded.
that's fine.
Just
You've got it kind of ready. All it needs is a pull. I'll just need a Constitution saving throw when the morning hits.
alright, so. Yes.
What'd you get?
The morning. Okay, I was gonna roll.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I was asking for a con save.
I thought so. It was already morning. Nothing happened all night. I got a 12.
Well, no, I'm just kind of preempting this, but when the morning does hit, you're fine. You don't suffer exhaustion. But for the evening, the shadows kind of move in and out of not out of the temple, but sort of move in and out of your view from the window. There is no discernible pattern from what you can tell. However, you sort of, given your insight, you do have enough to kind of decipher that sometimes it's praying, like how people normally pray in a temple. It follows that motion, and it sort of resembles people who may have gone in and out of that temple to actually go there and pray. Seems to be sort of echoing what people would normally do inside the area, but none of them. Some of them make the motion of going out the gate, but they never actually go out. Nothing ever exits the large gate of this temple. The other parts of the night, the couple is soundly sleeping. You can kind of look in and out of the bedroom window, as creepy as that is, but they are just asleep there. You see your party with Scarlet under some tree. Halvic fell asleep in the cart. Mylaela can have a bed if she wants to be normal, like Godiva. But your group is asleep, and you do notice something in the night. You find those 2 children, the twins, leaving, kind of breaking out of the house. And they seem to be heading to the back of the house, going out, because from your vantage you can kind of see a bit of the road and where they're going, and you lose them a bit in the cluster of houses, but you find them again towards the edge of the forest, and they're heading towards the forest. You don't know specifically where they might be going because you lose view of them from that forest, but you find over the distance where the moonlight is kind of hitting, there is a lake. That small lake, which has always been there, but they're sort of heading towards that general direction. I'm assuming you don't follow them, so while they're
I'm watching.
okay, you can watch that. Again, your passive perception is enough because they're not trying to stealth their way
Hide
out.
anyway.
Yeah, they only try to stealth outside the house, but not really in the village. Find them running back. A few hours later, a little bit covered in dirt with their hands. but you do find them. You do find them coming back, and after that, the night generally ends uneventful except for that one instance.
Okay, so I take note of that. I quite literally write it down on a piece of paper.
No problem.
Yet I write down all of my observations on a piece of paper.
No problem. So, the morning comes. What do you guys do?
Okay, so I approach them.
Okay.
Rolf has made many interesting discoveries. Here is Sitrep. So I just give a piece of paper to one of them, and then lie down on the cart, dead as a fish.
Rolf lies down the cart while the rest of you read his notes, which are oddly enough also in the third person. That's you.
Rolf has seen.
Rolf has seen, but it does outline what he saw, which is two kids leaving for about 2 to 2.5 hours, going towards what he thinks is the lake, but he kind of loses vision. And then they come back with dirty hands as they climb back up to their home.
Wait, so they're sneaking around?
Just at night.
Well, 2 kids. You mean the twins?
Knocked out.
Safe bet.
I'm gonna shake him.
Rolf, you.
Morning. We need details. Do you mean the twins?
Yes, the twins. Rolf saw them go out the back, then go to the lake, and then come back.
Okay, go back to sleep. Thanks.
Okay. How
Well,
many kids are there in this goddamn village anyway? To ask
Yes.
all fucking specifics.
And Rolf
so
goes to sleep.
sulky. I was gonna nudge on the cart and just.
Unfazed, considering Rolf stays in the streets most of the time.
That's true.
What do you want to do?
Well, we need to look for the staff, and we need to put the kids in the mirror, in front of the mirror. Well, what do you want to do? I can take care of the kids.
Why do we have to put the kids in the mirror again? Sorry, I was sleeping last night.
Right. We went inside a church. We got stuck inside the mirror, and apparently, if you get stuck long enough, echoes of you will come out and take over your body. That's what happened to the kids. That's what almost happened to us.
Oh, so I mean, is it dangerous for me to come back to the church?
Yeah, probably. You're gonna have to fight an echo of yourself, which is pretty fun, actually. I'd want to see that.
No. I'd rather go to the lake.
Take someone with you.
Like who? Oh, honk. You wanna go swim in the
No!
lake?
Don't! Oh my god. Godiva, I guess you're gonna...
Honk is staying with Godiva.
Yeah.
After all the jokes about
Godiva?
cooking him, he is not going to go with any of you.
Hey.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Godiva.
Godiva
I
just-
can-
I'll go with him. Make sure he's safe. He just looks at Rolf
Mylaela?
sleeping in the car. He'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Hi ho, to the lake we go.
Mylaela, where do you want to go?
I want to check the lake.
Oh,
Alright.
then I'll go with Scarlet.
Yeah, we need your pretty face.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Shall we?
once again, for I don't know how many times now, splitting the party.
Mm-hmm. Always a good idea.
Multitasking.
So,
Getting shit done.
because I'm interested in this, Scarlet, with Godiva's help, what exactly do you do now to get those boys out of their homes?
I'm gonna tell Godiva that we're gonna take the boys to apologize to the pumpkin owner.
But He's in the opposite house. Opposite end of the town.
We can just wait as he's waiting in the church. Trying to fix up a few things.
Oh,
Preparing it.
okay.
You're gonna do the lying, of course. I'm not exactly. Despite being like this, I'm not exactly good with lying.
Just looks at you and says, "Why? I don't like lying to single mothers."
You'll be fine. You're doing this for the betterment of two children. I think.
One of
Just
them,
do it for the kids.
one of them that has a thing for you.
I mean, there are a lot of tall women around. Why would you find it weird? Just
He walks,
go.
knocks.
I'm gonna push her.
Ow! All right. And you see honk angrily at you.
I'm gonna cook you. Shush.
Hey! Don't hurt my goose.
You know I won't, but I won't. Come on, just get this over with before Halvic drowns in the lake.
He knocks. The mother opens as they have a conversation. The mother just you're just standing in the back, right? So the conversation happens. You just hear, "Jonas! No one! Get your asses down here!" The two kids,
It actually worked.
the two kids just run forward and said, "You're gonna go with this lady and you're going to apologize to Mildred for stealing his pumpkins." You just nod. They go with Godiva. Goes with them. One of the kids, you know, the one just kind of winks at you as he walks following Godiva.
10 years too early, kid. Try again in 10 years. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go walk to the church.
I'll take you up on that. They're
Sure.
walking to the church, and then you see the guy just kind of look and say, "Hey, Mildred's house is that way."
Yeah, he's fixing the church. Come on, now stop complaining and go.
They just kind of move forward. As you head inside the temple, they start looking around.
Blocking
and
the exit.
You can visibly see that they're a little bit worried.
I'm blocking the exit.
Hey, Mildred's not here.
Face the mirror. I'm gonna draw my sword. I'm gonna stab it on the ground.
Make an intimidation check for me.
Oh, not bad. Intimidation. That is an 18.
18. I'm just gonna. We don't want any problems.
Then
They
do as I
move.
say.
They try to kind of split, and then you see Godiva in the back just pull her wings out, sort of block their path with her wings. It's actually cool.
Now.
They start moving forward. They go up to the mirror. But as they do, they sort of make a run for it to the back.
I'll chase.
Let me just see if you could make an athletics roll. Godiva's made hers and it is bad.
Oh yeah, mine is bad as well. Fuck me! Athletics. 11.
I'll be kind
This
because 11 should.
kid.
I'll be kind because 11 should be enough to chase two 13-year-old boys.
Thank you.
So
I have long legs.
kind of run, and you block the path to. And Godiva blocks their back.
Try not to piss me off too much. I have very little patience. Go back.
Double clothesline. Do a double clothesline.
What?
A double clothesline.
One of the kids just looks at you and says, "Wait a second. You're trying to get the kids back. Right, that's nice and all. But you hurt us and they don't have a body to go home to.
I can break your legs, they can still go back. Nothing a cleric can't heal. Now don't piss me off and face the fucking mirror.
Make another intimidation check.
Oof, that's higher. Dirty 20. Oh my god, I'm rolling great!
They just start moving with Godiva kind of moving sideways with her wings spread out to block their way. As you move to the back to corner them and they look at the mirror. You do still have to call Mylaela.
Lara, they're here.
Mirror just kind of... Mylaela goes up in front and says, "Hello there. You're very terrible. We all just want to get out of that place. Yes, but not at the price of taking someone else's life." Puts her hand on the mirror, and you can see these two kind of spirits go out, and you can see as the boys have opened their mouths and eyes, something gets drawn out of them and replaced with another sort of green ethereal energy just goes in through their bodies. They just fall to the
Before
ground.
he leaves, I'm just gonna look at the spirit and say, "See you in 10 years." I'm gonna catch the kid.
Yep. Can't respond anymore, but yep. The spirit, the two boys kind of fall to their butts as they sit down. Mylaela just looks and says, They should be fine, minus all the trauma. Do try to be gentle with this one. They're not... Their basic personalities have been adopted, but they're still different people. And they've been through a lot.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
The mirror just turns back into a mirror as the children kind of... They look like they're waking up as they open their eyes again. They see you, the most imposing figure that has ever existed in this town, as they move all the way back to the corner.
You'll be fine. Come on, let's get you back to your mom.
Is this another trick? No?
It's not. You're back and let's get you back to your mom.
Make a persuasion check and have advantage. Godiva will help.
Can't Godiva just do this? Persuasion.
Mostly because I want to see you roll.
17, 18.
Something other
Advantage,
than intimidation.
right?
Yep. I want to see you
19.
roll something other
17
than
plus 2.
intimidation. Okay.
That's my thing. Intimidation is my thing. Stop making me do other things that I'm not good at.
Okay. You convince them, essentially. As they leave, they're kind of holding on to their elbows, shaking, their voices cracking as they move forward, and they cover their eyes like they haven't seen sunlight in years. Just keep moving forward. When you head back to their household, what do you tell the mother?
They'll explain. Something in the mirror kind of messed them up when they were exploring the place.
Are they all right now?
They might need someone to talk with. Express what they went through. It's not... The children that you had before weren't your children. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm gonna look at Godiva. A little help?
It's all true. We're still trying to figure out what's going on with this town. So, for now, I think your kids just need help adjusting, getting used to being free, sort of. The mother just kind of looks at it. I don't fully understand what's happening right now. But I'll take your word for it, I suppose. Thank you. Come in, boys. You just go in, and there's an awkward. The mom has no idea what the hell just happened, and part of you knows that she. It's that sort of. You make sense, but at the same time, it doesn't. Kind of look on her face,
Mhm.
and she has no idea what to make of it. But she has lived here long enough to know that weird shit happens. So, more or less, she goes in, and you don't know what happens after that. Meanwhile, while you were doing that,
And just head to the lake after.
while you and Godiva were doing that, Halvic and Mylaela, you made your way to the lake. The journey is about 5 to 10 minute walk outside of town, moving forward. Probably 10 minutes given Halvic moves slower than Mylaela. But
Do you want a lift, buddy?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I can walk. I need the exercise. I
Hop on
had
my
a
back.
every
I have a nice evening. Nice sleep.
every few minutes or so, you find that Mylaela is about 5 to 10 to 15 feet away from Halvic, and she has to stop as he catches up.
I'm just gonna try to skip. It's not helping, I know, but I'm just.
Okay,
Skipping is actually faster, I would know.
it is, but it's also more tiring.
That's
Um,
true.
So, you skip with Mylaela kind of in front. As you move forward, and you find the lake. It is standard lake, crystal blue. Doesn't seem to be much to it. It's just there. There doesn't seem to be any fauna around, other than a few birds kind of drinking from the water. The flora and the kind of sort of wildlife and bushes and trees around here are pretty standard for where you are. Mylaela is able to tell that. This lake doesn't seem to have much to it. It's just that, the lake. What do you want to do?
I wanna do some survival check first, looking for the prints that were made last night.
Survival check.
I'm going to help.
Make it with advantage. Halvic rolls with advantage if you're helping.
13 with advantage, flat 13.
Really?
You move around,
You should have
looking
made.
at the place, looking at the grass, trying to find tracks that have been left behind. You do find some. They're not well hidden here. They end where the lake begins.
Can I see the? Do I see the path? I mean, if I look at the water, where the
Clear blue water, so you can see the
Yeah.
end of it, which is a lake. You can see the bottom of it.
is there any dirt disturbance or something?
Not. You can tell from the top of the lake.
No. Oh.
You can't tell from the top of a lake.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Do you have an idea? You have an idea? I mean, I can mage hunt. I think. Just try to find anything under the lake.
Or maybe they swam on.
Yeah, we forgot to ask how wet the twins are.
Oh
When they-
my.
Oh. Oh.
Of course, you had to say it like that.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
Rolf just say they were dirty when they went out. When they saw them, didn't say.
Know how dirty they are. You don't know how wet they are.
Oh god, it keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah, use your mage hand.
I'm gonna cast my mage hand.
Look for something that's like freshly dug, god damn it.
Your mage hand goes below a lake.
Yeah. Can I feel if the mage hand is feeling something below the lake?
It's pretty wet if that's what you're asking.
You can feel the wetness
The mage
of the...
can feel something.
Oh
First of all,
Nigel, we need we need a proper explanation and description of what his mage hand feels underwater.
Oh my god, this should be without context episode.
This whole episode needs context.
needs context. First of all,
God, so wrong. No context.
lakes are anywhere from 300 to 3,000 feet deep. The range of mage hand is 30 feet.
Oh,
You catch a fish.
I mean,
If that
just the
matters.
shallow part. Just the shallow part. I'm not gonna think that the kids would have
Nothing.
gone. Nothing.
Ground. Dirt.
Oh, fuck.
Eventually you catch a fish.
Oh! No. I'm just gonna.
I'm
Ay,
gonna
ay,
use
it's
speak with animals.
What the? You know
Yeah.
that this fish is like
Yeah.
drowning,
Wait.
right?
Yeah.
Wait, can a fish
Cannot
talk
read.
when it's like has no
Yeah.
water?
No.
Yeah. Do it.
You need
Nigel,
oxygen.
do
Maybe you
it.
can talk through it
You
when it's
need
like down. a
Oxygen
bit.
to speak. So
Okay,
when you
I'm
take
going
it
to-
out, it cannot speak.
Take it out. Throw it in the water. I'm going to put my head.
And cast speak with animals.
Blub blub.
Okay.
Blub blub blub.
Is the fish still being held onto?
Yeah, hold the fish and then put it on.
Like torture.
This is animal cruelty.
This is like
This is
blub blub.
animal
This
cruelty.
whole thing needs
Oh, okay.
context.
This is
like,
animal
hold the fish
cruelty.
down there.
This is animal
We're,
cruelty.
so
I
we're
will talk
okay
to it.
with torturing people, but when it comes to torturing animals, it's a no-no.
Yes.
What the hell?
That's a pet peeve, PETA.
Once
Do
it
it, Halvic.
answered, I'm gonna let it go once it answered. Just so it's
It's
that's
Fish
Um,
interrogation.
Sorry, I'm making sure here. Mylaela, you are casting speak with animals. To
Yeah.
talk to a fish that is currently being tortured. Okay, good to know. Cast speak with animals. What do you ask the fish?
Have you seen any bodies lately in this lake?
You, the one hungry!
I'm asking a question.
interrogating it. Tell me what to say so that I can move it.
Answer answered! Now let go!
What
And
is
I'm going to
Guys,
I'm going to lift my head up and tell Halvic, let go of the fish.
Okay.
And then I'm going to submerge my head.
You're gonna submerge your head again?
Yeah.
The fish starts swimming away.
Motherfucker!
What's your
Giant
tongue?
Fish.
I'm asking a fucking question!
And I answered you're the body I see here.
Oh,
He said
Any
yours.
treasure?
When
and the
you-
treasures lie beneath this like
See here. Treasures.
item. Like treasures. Item.
Okay.
Something that looks interesting.
Okay. The fish make a persuasion.
With disadvantage
You're,
because
you're gonna
you-
persuade the fish. You're gonna persuade the fish.
I mean,
I'm gonna
with,
persuade
with disadvantage because he's pretty pissed off.
And he-
In one of our
Okay.
games, a fish lied to my face. By the way, I can't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
fishes are
Wait
assholes.
lang.
Hey.
Okay.
What's
11.
everybody's hatred against fish? here?
11.
11. The fish just looks and says,
With good reason.
somewhere. Shiny staff. Shiny stick somewhere here.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Yes.
I'm going to make a negotiation.
At
He
this
could
point,
be lying.
Scarlet and you and Godiva arrive to see Halvic looking at Mylaela, who is sticking her head in the water with bubbles coming out. It
I was
almost
like, is she drowning herself?
looks like she's committing suicide, and Halvic is watching.
Halvic, is she drowning herself? What the fuck is going on here?
No, he's speaking with the fish that we captured. Be
Excuse
quiet.
Me,
Mylaela, what are you gonna negotiate?
Help me get that fucking glowing stick, and I will give you anything you want.
I'm not touching that thing.
I mean, you don't have hands.
I'm not. That's speciesist. And he leaves.
I can't believe a fish would be concerned about that one.
I'm going to lift up my head again, and I'm going.
You can finally breathe again.
Oh my god!
Hey, did
So
you make
how
a
was your
friend?
conversation with the fish?
It's underwater.
Oh,
Shit.
where?
The crawdaddy this time. They
And
might
it's
be
glowing.
more
Wait, is it possible that on the way we grabbed Rolf?
Sure.
Yeah.
You picked
he's-
up your manhandled Rolf as
Yeah,
he's
I'm just
sleeping.
carrying him on my
Oh,
shoulder while he's
you just-
sleeping.
Okay.
And eventually, Rolf, you wake up to see Mylaela drowning herself.
Did you make a friend?
This is
No.
dream?
I made an
No.
egg.
No,
for
no,
real?
it's
I'm
not.
gonna drop him after that. But for him to sit on, he can't stand
Ow.
on himself. Just drop him to stand.
This is also real. Waking up.
Okay. This staff is somewhere in this big lake. Yeah. How big is the lake, by the way?
Several thousands of feet
100.
wide and deep.
Hmm.
To detect
Rob
magic.
thinks we
wouldn't
should ask the twins then.
work.
If you want the context of what it looks like, Google up Moraine Lake.
Moraine Lake.
Is it the British or the
Canadian.
Moraine Lake? Canadian Moraine.
That is what you are looking at from the forest side, without the mountains.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
shit, that's huge.
Oh, I wanna go there. Anyway.
Okay. We should ask the twins. Anybody up for asking the twins?
The twins aren't the ones that went here anymore.
Ah, fuck.
We put their souls
can ask-
back in their bodies.
We can ask the
What?
mirror.
Context.
The twins weren't the
Um,
twins. Some sort
Backstory
of.
later.
The twins weren't the twins. And we had to put their bodies. We had to put the souls back in their bodies because they were taken over by some sort of weird echo thing.
Yeah, I think they just thrown it. Because I caught the fish somewhere near also. And the fish
Oh, wow.
saw something.
Worth noting, Halvic, you did find tracks moving back towards the edge of the lake and then moving back.
I guess we can check the edge. How deep does it go with the beginning? Like,
Decline.
is it a deep
30 feet
plunge
wasn't
or...
enough to
Yeah.
stop the decline. So it's still.
Okay.
Swimming is an athletics check, right?
Okay.
Drowning is a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Give this a try.
Rolf, what are you trying?
Somebody, I'm gonna tie myself up. A piece of rope to a tree.
I'll go with him.
Then I start taking off my clothes.
How long is the rope? Because
Rope.
that is 1,000 feet deep.
50-foot hempen
Just the
rope.
beginning.
It's
Just
just
the
50
beginning.
foot. Okay.
Okay. Start
Edge.
running towards the lake and swim.
Rolf, what the
It'll be fine.
You're swimming downwards, yes? Like, going down? Uh-oh. Rolf's gone.
Oh no.
Rolf was swimming downwards,
Glove,
yes?
glove.
Yeah.
Glove,
I'm
glove.
just gonna tie the rope.
Rolf, you're swimming downwards, yes?
Yeah, I'm swimming downwards.
Alright.
Glub.
Blub, blub.
You swim downwards. It doesn't take much effort to sink. You keep swimming downwards. Eventually, you find something stuck in between two rocks. It looks like a pole arm of sorts.
Ooh. Can I pull it?
Make an athletics check.
Please don't draw me. 13 plus 0. That's a flat 13.
Flat 13.
Yeah.
Can... You break it free from the two rocks that's been launched in. That is not a staff. That is a glaive.
Okay.
A bladed
swim
weapon
back.
that you just found.
Okay. I swim back up.
The rest of you see Rolf swimming back up, and he carries with him a weapon that's a lot taller than he is. A pole arm with a huge curved spiked blade on the end. That thing looks like it could hurt.
Oh! Treasure!
Yeah.
Not a staff. Rolf found junk.
That's not junk. That's a
Don't
weapon.
throw it.
Can you use it?
Oh, just throw it on the ground.
So I can I check if there are inscriptions?
Well, if you're just looking for something that's inscribed on it, then there are definitely inscriptions on the sword, on the sword, on the blade.
Made in China.
Made in God damn it!
Made in China. Gonna look.
God
damn it,
you got
guys.
to that joke first.
Do you speak Elvish?
No.
Oh wait, sorry, Mylaela does. It's fine. The inscription
Yeah.
has written on the blade part. It's sort of been etched in, which, by the way, takes a lot of skill to etch something on the metal blade. But it just has it here. May this protect you in your darkest times.
May this protect you in... What?
May this protect
Darkest
you in
times.
your darkest times.
Well, clearly it failed.
Wow, Halvic.
Interesting
I'm going
note.
to shake.
Since Rolf
shake that.
mentioned that it was stuck in between rocks, and he pulled it out with force. Scarlet, you know weapons, or you know blades at least. That thing should have some damage. It's been underwater, it's been between rocks, it's been pulled out of rocks. The blade itself is pristine. It could cut silk just by touching it. In fact, just by tapping on the blade's edge, you already cut yourself a bit.
There are no rusts, no nothing.
No signs of damage on the wood or on the blade itself.
Godiva, do you think this is magical? Because this is not normal for a weapon.
Let's see what Godiva's Arcana is. He just looks at you and says, I have no idea. But it's nice.
Of course. It is.
Yeah,
You want to take it?
Rolf sold.
I think you're the
Yeah,
only
I'm
one
gonna
who
put it there.
can carry two-handed weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Rolf can't do anything. If nobody's gonna take it, Rolf's gonna sell it somewhere.
Oh, God, Rolf.
We'll have it checked first. Maybe it's magical or someone else owns it.
And it will sell
Or-
more.
No,
God
no
forbid
one
it's
else owns it. Rolf found it. It's Rolf property.
Yeah. Identify
Fine.
it and it will
We'll just
sell
have it
more.
identified.
Can you
Unless,
even-
unless someone else wants it. Someone else.
I mean,
does
can you
anyone- do we
even
have
use
takers?
that?
No, he
It's
cannot.
mine.
Let's have it. No.
Anyone else wants to have this?
What's the
Cannot
damage
carry
on
it.
a glaive?
What's
10,
that?
1d10.
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 It's a two-handed weapon, heavy, but it has reach.
Yeah.
How far is
Yeah.
it?
Anybody wants
5
it?
feet.
Anybody can
By-
handle
Even-
this?
Hold on.
Pretty
By
decent.
default, reach means another 5-foot square in front of you.
Hold on. Wait a
Like
minute.
a
Wait a
variety.
minute. This thing's pretty sharp to cut, right?
Yes.
How does it do against a tree?
You want to try?
You can
Yeah,
try.
sure.
It's not...
First of all, you're not proficient with weapons, so roll me a strength check.
Would I be
Oh.
proficient with this?
15.
Wait,
Level
15
3.
plus
You take
0. That's just 15.
you take the weapon. Now, one thing: blades are not meant to cut trees. However, every swing that you take gets deeper and deeper in, like it was an axe. And then when you eventually stop because you realize you're not going to cut this tree unless you keep swinging at it for the next 8 hours, you look at the blade and it is not chipped at all.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
Wait, since I pierce javelin.
Can you move close to the mic? You're
Well-
cutting off.
Since I can use spears and javelin, does that mean I can use?
No. Wait. You need proficiency with martial melee weapons.
Weapon.
Martial
Oh,
weapon
okay.
proficiency. So if you have that, then you can use it.
I can use it next level. But it's heavy. What's the strength that's needed for heavy?
Shit, I would want to see that.
And it's bigger than me. So I
So
think
much
I can.
good anywhere.
I mean, what's the strength needed for something heavy?
Let's see.
Because I'm -1.
Creatures who are small or tiny have disadvantage in attack rolls with heavy weapons. That includes you. So all your attacks have disadvantage.
Oh, I
Alright,
can.
that just leaves to one person. Angry lady, do you want an axe? Or
It's
glaive,
not an
whatever.
axe. It is a glaive, yes.
I can
But if
do
I
the
give it
same
a try in
thing.
battle, I'd like to see if it's gonna work well with me. At least one fight.
Okay.
I can
If
do
you're
the
not
same thing.
satisfied, if you're not satisfied, give it back to Rolf. That can still be sold.
It's absolutely
Um,
yours.
Scarlet.
Hmm?
You don't need to put anything in your inventory for now.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what it is later. But
Oh, and if it's not magical, I can do the same thing I did with your sword.
That will be great. Let's see how it
Oh,
works in
yeah.
battle. I'm just gonna try to
Yeah.
wield it.
I also have half a sword.
very, yeah, you brought the broken sword. Very flexible, very well balanced. It's lighter, but it's also still well balanced.
Not bad. We'll see how it holds up. So you're gonna dive in again?
No. Maybe we can find some fishing boat or something because we cannot detect it. It's a really, really big lake.
That's true, but a few feet deep, and he managed to find a glaive. So maybe we can find more. Just from
My-
shore.
Mylaela's AFK for a bit, but Mylaela did mention that the fish said there was this shiny staff or shiny long staff thing. He might have been referring to
Where?
that
Oh,
because the
Yeah.
fish can't exactly get any deeper than Rolf went to. They don't. That kind of fish can't get any deeper than Rolf went. They won't
Oh.
survive.
Maybe it's near? Oh.
I can give it another check. I mean, I don't mind swimming. It's been a while.
You swim?
But I think it would be safer if it's someone that can detect something magical.
None of you can.
Or someone who's not
Mm.
heavy.
Heavy
So you
is
can
good
pull it
for
up?
sinking.
I mean, it's good for
yanking
sinking.
up.
Are you? Oh, you're putting a
Yeah.
rope around you, so you're limiting your because hempen rope is only 50 feet. That's about Rolf's
I guess we
distance.
can. Rolf, are you gonna dive in again?
Rolf can try.
Rolf, you
Alright.
found this thing
Boy
around the
Scout
45 to 50 foot mark. So
Can I Boy Scout the rope?
two.
I mean, to have 2 ropes to extend
200
the
feet?
range.
Tie it.
I mean, at least 100
Together.
feet because it's maybe around 90. I'll tie both.
You can get about 90 feet of rope when you tie both of them.
Yeah? Can I
Yeah.
Boy Scout it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can have a 100-foot rope.
In case Rolf dies, please scatter his ashes to somewhere nice.
If we can find your
Okay.
body,
Just
we'll
tug,
do it.
tug the
Can-
rope twice if you're drowning. Just tug it twice. He'll pull you up.
Okay.
Rolf. Diving back into the lake. Swimming 100 feet down is not simple. So I will need either an athletics check to do it really quickly or a constitution save to hold your breath long enough.
Can't I use acrobatics? Like do it with a flare of panache while I'm.
Not while you're underwater.
The flare of a frog
Not
will
while
do
you're
you
underwater.
underwater.
I can't do
That would work if you're a frog.
Pushing yourself through solid water, no matter what
Yeah.
you do, is always going to be difficult.
Yeah, I'm gonna go con. I'm just gonna go con. I don't have acrobatics.
Maybe it's faster if you have a stone in you.
Oh wait, that's 16 plus
Tie a rope,
2.
tie a rock on yourself.
That's 18.
18.
Maybe
Um,
next time.
Con
200.
save. So you kind of conserve your energy. You swim a little slower. Very slowly, holding your breath, maximizing every movement. You get to about 100 feet, make me an investigation check.
Okay. Rolf remembers the many times he tried to kill himself this way.
Now make a wisdom save. I'm kidding. Unless you want to. It's up to you.
Okay.
Anxiety is setting in.
Shit, I'm gonna
Okay.
choke on the lollipop because of the popping.
Roll for
That's 18. Investigation is 18
So
plus
bad.
5.
18 plus 5. Okay. You move
That's so
around
bad.
this lake. You find a skeleton.
Whoa!
It's just kind of embedded
whoa.
there. Other than that, you find a few more angry fish. Something that looks like an anglerfish. Moving further along, going around.
Okay.
Most of what you find around here is dirt and rocks, and right around this point is when it starts getting even deeper all the way to the bottom where you can't see anything anymore. But the other things that you find, and you can mark this down, or if you want to divide with everyone, is a pouch. On that
Skeleton.
that skeleton, there's a pouch that
Okay.
with a familiar jingle to you.
Oh boy!
Can't really count it underwater, but that's coins.
That's
in
an
there.
that's an automatic. I'm gonna pick that up.
Okay.
Wait! I pick up. Wait! I pick up the guy's skull.
Okay. He's carrying a
Okay.
helmet. He's got a helmet on him, and he's wearing weird-looking armor.
Can I take that armor as well?
You can for another con save because of the effort you expend. You need to hold your breath even longer.
Okay.
Complicated armor.
Please. That is 14 plus Constitution save is 2. 16.
Yeah, you're fine. Just kind of hold your breath for a bit. Very slowly take off the armor, not wasting movement. It's some sort of strange kind of chain shirt. But the metal is distinctly greenish with a hint of brown.
Ooh.
You take it, and the and the pouch of gold.
Okay, so that's everything.
That's everything from your end. Yes.
Okay, tug twice.
Scarlet, make an athletics roll. Because he's now considerably heavier.
Got it really. Yeah, he is. 24. 19 plus 5.
Okay.
As I go up, I make sure I raise my arm like this with a skull.
As you pull him, there's a skull with an arm being pulled up.
Jesus.
And as you pull him forward and he starts walking, he's got a weird looking green and brown chain shirt with skull in hand and a
What
bat.
the fuck have you been doing underwater?
Oh man! I found it. Rolf found this guy lodged between a bunch of rocks down there. Rolf couldn't see anything properly except for that because color, and it's extremely dark.
Oh.
By the way, did you know there are fish that have these glowy things at the end of their antenna thing? It looks cool.
And
Whoa!
Yes.
Oh.
Anything else interesting down there? Or did you take
I
whatever you
couldn't-
found?
Rolf could just take what he found. Because for one, it was extremely dark and Rolf cannot see in dark.
Oh, I think
Ah.
someone with dark visions. It's someone that see in the dark, which should go
Perhaps.
next.
But chainmail.
You found chainmail. A strange kind of green and
You
brown
use
color.
it, job.
You gonna
Can
put?
keep you protected or something.
Or we can sell again.
Wait a minute.
Alright, well, you can
Chainmail
sell it.
is heavy armor, right?
Medium.
Medium.
Gives a disadvantage
medium.
to.
Medium. Yeah, I can't wear it.
You can't even wear it.
I'm already wearing one.
Can't wear armor. Not my style.
Okay
You
then.
can sell it. Maybe in another
Taking it.
town, because if they find you selling this and they happen to recognize the chainmail.
That would be dark.
Are there any symbols in the chainmail that I can see?
You can't really inscribe symbols on something that's made of chain link, so no.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Gonna add this to Rolf's random loot.
Don't put in the sheet here, but
Weird
just
ass chain.
Yep. chainmail. What else do you guys do in this lake?
Okay. I think we need some sort of special equipment or something. You did see a body get stuck on the stone. That could have been you.
Wait, it's chain
Could have
shirt,
been.
right?
Chain shirt, yeah.
Chain shirt.
Not chainmail, sorry. It's a chain shirt. Although I was under the impression they were the same thing, but if they're not, then chain shirt is different.
They're pretty much
Yeah.
the same.
I think we should ask something in the town. Maybe Mildred can help or know something, but it's starting to be dangerous.
That's true. I
You
mean,
hear-
there's a dead body.
What
You
if we show
hear-
them the glaive?
You hear something from. If you're at the south of the lake, from your perspective, you hear something from the southeast. Goof, goof, goof. Not heading towards you, but
Trouble.
the sound kind of heads towards the lake. Goof,
Hmm.
goof, goof.
Hide.
We got trouble. I'm gonna hide.
But you always think it's trouble.
Make a stealth check.
Do I think it that it's
Might
trouble?
as well.
Gonna
Does it
hide.
sound violent? I think the question.
Sounds like footsteps.
Yes.
That is 11 plus 8.
Oh, I'm not-
19.
It's a
Okay.
good girl. This is a group stealth check because I
Yeah.
got a nat 1.
Group. So majority
you.
have to pass.
Oh,
I
I don't want to. Don't want to
Yeah.
hide. I just
Then
want
you
to see.
failed. 2 fails.
God.
2 passes
wait
with
a second.
Godiva and Rolf.
Yeah, what happened if I don't want to hide?
Then you count as a fail.
I'm gonna
Oh.
grab him and hide him though.
You've already
Since
failed,
we
so
both
you
failed
don't.
because yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
both
grabbing
failed.
him and hiding him. Basically, I'm not gonna let him show himself immediately in front. I'm just gonna pull him back, but I am seen.
What if they are friends?
I
Halvic,
got 14
it's
for
safe to
stealth.
assume that everyone are enemies, especially someone with that kind of
14.
footstep.
3 of you pass at least. So unless Halvic is struggling out of Scarlet's grip,
No,
group
when
passes.
you
Okay.
when you said that, when she said that.
You see what you think is an orc. Stands at about 7.5 to 8 feet tall, bulky dude, pure red skin, carrying a club on his back, and on the other side, what looks like an elk that he just killed and clobbered. He drops both of
Do
them.
I know anything about red orcs?
Make an intelligence check. He kneels to the
Can it be
ground.
survival? That's all.
They're not beasts. They're not wild beasts, so.
They are playable race. God damn it.
They are.
First of all, he kneels on the water, kneels in front of the water, grabs some, and then kind of washes his face. And you see he's covered in the blood of the elk. What you think is the blood of the elk, so he just kind of washes. You've never met an orc. You've met half orcs. Never a full-blooded one.
Okay.
He's kind of washing. Looks like he's cleaning blood off of him. And he pulls out this crude-looking stone dagger as he starts what you think is skinning the elk.
Oh.
You want to do?
Mm.
I'm hungry.
This
Haven't had
reminds Rolf of
breakfast.
his serial killer days.
Wait, what? Godiva
How
just
old are you?
wait, what?
I mean, you're like Joker with 1,000 backstories.
Godiva just looks at you. Then Godiva looks at Honk and says, "We've been traveling with a serial killer." Honk.
Feeding one as well, apparently.
That was his thoughts. You
Oh,
didn't say
okay.
that out
Okay,
loud.
never mind. Never mind. Backtracking. What do you guys do?
Gonna whisper.
Otherwise, Scarlet, you are aware that skinning an animal for whatever his purpose is will take an hour or so,
Yeah.
maybe 2.
Scarlet, do you think he's friendly?
I don't know. Someone that large and someone that powerful is formidable. Guess he doesn't know. But
Would I know that if they're territorial or something?
Make an intelligence check. With disadvantage because you've never left your house before.
I know.
do we see orcs in this town? Or just
Uh,
human?
9 plus
No.
14.
So far, you've
14.
run into humans. 14?
Maybe
Um,
on books. Something.
You've read about orcs being scary, murderous creatures. Although you've read about a lot of things that give off a weird light. I mean, you've read about tieflings being evil, and Godiva's been helpful to you.
Yeah.
Maybe this is an opportunity for us to show that we're not racist.
Oh, I would like to see you try. I've read
Go
in the
ahead.
books that there are.
Fuck, no. Rolf does not
Dangerous.
elect himself. Greet this. Oh, okay.
You see the
You
orc.
he's got-
literal.
The orc slaps the water, grabs a fish, and just.
Okay.
By the way, do orcs
I just
So,
hope they
what was
don't
that, Rolf?
eat the fish that I talked
Make a perception check.
ago.
You're really bad at
Make a
it,
perception check, Mylaela.
Did I?
Make a perception check, Mylaela, if you want to.
Oh my
so
god.
much anger
This
towards
is
one
interesting.
fish.
Ah.
Can
wait
I
lang.
insight
Okay,
whether
I-
he's feral or he's
Make an insight check.
really just
Yeah, that's fine. Make an insight
a
check.
hunter?
I got
I'd
that
like to
24.
Can you see if the
Mylaela.
orc is religious?
Mylaela, the fish
no.
looks very familiar to you.
Oh,
Of
Rest
course,
in peace,
fish
my
look-
body.
Fish look the same, so you're not sure, but the fish looks familiar to you. Rolf, what did you roll?
They also roll
Fish
an
that I talked
insight check.
13.
Go ahead. What do you want to find? What do you want to find
I
out?
wanna know if
I
he's
want to know
immediately
if he's
hostile.
feral or he's just, being a wildsman, a hunter.
Rolf, from your perspective, he's not feral, but he's not exactly civilized. But he's not a feral animal. He's just not a civilized kind of person.
Oh, okay.
Hold on,
Alright.
Scarlet, what did you roll for yours?
15.
He's imposing. He could very easily become hostile. But so far, it looks like he's just here to eat, skin his prey, and be alone. You're not entirely sure how he would take to company.
Stranger.
Anybody have food?
He actually resembles a little bit of how your master was before you ran into him. Just kind of outside, not bothering anyone, doing his own thing, not caring about the people around.
Do I see a necklace on him? Maybe a fang?
You see a necklace with a bunch of teeth, a variety of sharp teeth on it.
Yeah.
Do we have any food? Food?
You see him also now breaks the antlers of the elk.
Ooh.
He puts them in the bag. Scarlet, you've
Seems
seen
like
that
a
look before.
barbarian.
He's probably gonna do something with it. He's just carving the skin off. Rolf,
Do we have any food? I think we have food, right?
you still have some food, yeah.
Ration.
Yeah, I got rice. Okay. Rolf, you can always be a coward.
You want me to go with you? I'm really friendly.
I try to approach.
Are you bringing
slowly.
Halvic?
No, I'm not bringing.
Okay.
I can't have him on my conscience.
Okay.
If Halvic dies, it's gonna be on me. So Halvic is like what compared to
4
that
feet
guy?
tall. He's literally
Can
half
I
the size.
He's literally just half a squish.
Stealth
He's
check,
like-
Mylaela. Mylaela, what's your armor? What kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing leather armor.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh,
You can make a stealth check. Rolf, you appear. He's just carving the
Okay,
skin.
yeah.
I got-
I try to.
I got a 22.
You can sneak past. Rolf, what do you say?
Hello, food. Rolf has food.
Wolf is food. What's a
No, Rolf
Oh my
has
god.
food. Rolf has food. Rolf has
He
food.
puts down his knife and then he just looks at you.
Then I stretch up my arm. See that I have food.
Are you a Rolf?
Human.
What's a Rolf?
Okay. Let be clear. That is food. My name is Rolf, but
Yeah.
Rolf is not food. Rolf is not food.
He just kind of
Rolf
gives
is
you
not
back
food,
the
Rolf
bag.
is friend.
Just gives you back the bag, and then he pulls
You don't
out
like-
what looks like bacon that's been dried up, and he says, "That's bad food." He just gives this to you. It's a huge ass piece of bacon that's kind of the size of your hand as he gives it to you. That
Good.
food. That
Ooh.
trash. And he just kind of continues peeling the skin off.
Okay, can't argue with that. Okay, so he hasn't killed me yet, so he hasn't killed Rolf yet, so that's a good thing.
What
are you doing
in Forest, Wolf? Scratches. He's still peeling the elk.
Many people disappear. They all dead.
So
See
is my
anything-
tribe. That's why I'm
Oh.
here.
What happened to your tribe?
Ghosts.
Go! What ghosts look like?
He has a genuine confused look on his face as he looks up. Are ghosts visible? If so, it might not be ghost.
Huh. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, it's specter. Wait, yeah, ghosts are invisible. Yeah, ghost invisible, specter visible. Okay, got it. Probably ghost.
Alright. Tribe get possessed.
Oh.
Tribe kill each other. I kill tribe. Bury them. Now I travel.
Oh no. That is sad and terrible.
That was yesterday.
Would it be okay if Rolf asked where is tribal grounds?
That way.
Okay.
20 minutes?
Eh,
Not far.
Okay. Is it okay for Rolf to visit?
It's graveyard now. Go ahead. Just don't
Okay.
disrespect stones.
Anything that Rolf can do to help you out?
He just looks at you and he says, "You look like you're the one who need help."
Yeah. Not
Makes sense.
not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with that.
I mean, you're all wet, by the way. You're all wet.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah, more
watching Rolf.
You Rolf. My name's Stone Puncher.
wet. Ooh. Rolf
You see this
It's
large
so
you see this large boulder next to him, and he just punches it to gravel. See? And then he starts carving.
Rolf's so happy that him friend with Stone Puncher. Yay!
He takes out a tooth from a necklace and hands it to you.
Best friend forever.
This
Yeah,
tooth from Direwolf. In my time, it meant for good luck. Gives it to you.
Okay.
You might need it.
Here's
Ghost.
skull of guy I found. He speaks of many tales.
You take man's skull. You tougher than you look. He puts it in his bag.
Respect.
Respect. Hashtag respect.
He looks at you again and he says, Rolf, best be careful. Ghosts run around in forest. This place weird. No magic tribe regret going here.
Same to you, Stone Smasher. May roads be
Puncher.
kind.
Puncher.
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 Yeah, okay. Road,
That was my
uh,
brother.
Stone. Okay.
Your mother is the stoner.
Oh, may roads be kind to you, Stone Puncher. And may you punch many more stones on your travel.
Rolf talk funny. Here. He gives you the liver of the elk that he just kind of removed. Here, have
Nice.
liver.
Thank
Tasty
you.
with salt.
Ooh. Thank you.
He continues on his.
Safe travels, Stone Puncher.
You as well. He continues carving the elk.
Oh yeah.
Are you
walk
taking the liver?
away. Yeah, I'm taking
Okay.
the liver.
Take the liver and
As I
the
walk
giant
away,
bacon. Okay.
I secretly piss my pants out of fear.
Wait,
But
did they
Not
stole it?
mention
No,
it to anyone.
his pants is black. You can't see through that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to follow him stealthily.
Mylaela, you did hear the conversation since you were able to move
Yeah.
about quietly.
No, you cannot control water. You cannot control peace with
So-
control water. You cannot.
So, what do you guys do? What does Rolf? What I want to hear what Rolf tells the party.
Yeah.
Because what
Rolf
the
made
party
a
saw is the orc gives him this large piece of bacon and a liver,
And
And I give him
A
a
tooth?
skull.
and he gave him the
think-
skull that he found.
Oh,
also he gave him a direwolf.
Yeah, and
And
the
the
tooth,
tooth.
and the tooth. You saw those things getting
Yeah,
exchanged.
direwolf.
Are you trading body parts with the orc?
I
Hey,
have
what?
no idea what happened.
what's the story of the orc?
I don't.
He's
Give me a
stone
moment.
puncher.
Give me a
Giving-
moment. His name is Stone Puncher. He punches stones.
Oh,
And
And
And apparently, Stone Puncher's tribe got wiped out because all of his folks got possessed.
when?
He just said yesterday. So he had to
oh my,
kill each and every one of his tribesmen.
Wait,
what the
That
Is
part worried me
there-
the most.
do you think the
yeah,
stuff has something to do with that? When it was, maybe it was thrown here yesterday?
I don't know.
Also?
I don't know, but Rolf has had enough for one day.
I know.
I mean, good job though. Usually a barbarian gives their trophies
And-
to people that they like.
You are
And
the
you
most
made a
courageous
friend.
person I saw,
Yeah.
excluding Scar.
If
Godiva just
You'll
looks at you and says,
excuse
"I'm
me?
proud of you, Rolf. You're making progress."
you'll excuse Rolf, I'll pass out now.
Oh sh.
Rolf just,
Uh,
Rolf just
Oh,
faints.
do we smell it?
What?
Peace.
His piece.
The
Not
piss?
not this close to the lake.
Yeah,
The lake smell is
but
more
Okay.
overpowering.
you'll
Because
smell
I
it when
Because
you're
we're gonna carry
carry
him.
Oh, then yes.
Ah,
Mm.
can I dip him on the lake?
I'm going to help you with that.
Thank you very much.
You
Yeah,
dip his
just-
pants the lower half of the lake. Like you're washing him.
I mean, he's already wet anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a
Did one of the fishes bite Rolf?
No.
And
No.
that would be
We're just
awesome.
gonna
Are you guys
dip
leaving?
him.
The orc is just staying there, carving the thing. Looks like he's about to make camp, actually.
Huh.
Oh,
He leaves his
Oh.
stuff and he looks like he takes his giant axe and he starts carving the dying tree, and he looks like he's about to make firewood.
you want us to warn him about this stuff? Because the stuff do weird things to people near it.
I
Yeah.
don't even know where the staff is.
In the lake!
No, we're
I
not exactly
mean-
sure. It might be the glaive that the fish is talking about.
No. Is it pala? Meta level. It's not the
You don't
shiny
know.
one.
The glaive is
Could
shiny.
be.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
don't know. I'm not telling you.
I know. But
Mhm.
yeah. I'm not sure. By the way,
Okay.
Rolf.
He's
The-
unconscious.
He's passed
Oh
out.
yeah.
Mylaela's still awake.
Do you want me to punch him?
No. Why
What
are
is-
you so mean?
what
What's
is with
with
the-
you?
What's with the teammate abuse?
What's with you?
That's how we show her love.
Yeah. You're so courageous though.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so brave.
I did saw
So-
him talking to that orc.
And if you
Mm.
see if the orcs see you punch Rolf, you're in trouble.
That's true.
Because they're friends. That's what friends do.
Is he watching Rolf right now?
No.
No, right?
Also,
He's too
Godiva
busy
will point
making
out.
camp.
Also, Godiva will point out. I don't think that's how orcs work. Considering he killed his entire. Did you say? Did he
That's
say he killed his
true.
entire tribe?
He killed his
Mhm.
entire
But
tribe.
They are possessed.
He killed his brother, the stone
Oh, he never said that.
crusher.
He never
Hmm.
said that. He just said his
Yeah.
brother was Stone Crusher.
Ooh.
I did heard. I did heard.
His
the
brother is Stone
conversation
Crusher. That doesn't mean he
Yeah.
never said that he killed his brother.
Oh, okay. But man, fine.
Are we
Pop
going
Okay.
to
Stoner
their
and Pop
tribe?
Stoner.
Are you going towards them or?
No, they're ghosts there.
I
No,
mean,
they're
it's
not.
worth a check.
There isn't any ghost around that area.
I mean, if the ghost is possessing a body and the body is already buried, where will the ghost go? The first person that they see? I don't want to do that.
Also, how sure are we that they're possessed?
Oh,
That's
I mean,
true. They might
that
have
was-
went rabbit.
He doesn't seem like he would know the difference between possessed and controlled
Babies.
or
Maybe
yeah.
he got possessed.
hmm. I'll be at the back.
Hmm.
But are we going there while carrying Rolf?
Let's be nice and
sure
say
he's
you
gonna have
brought
a
the
heart
cart
attack.
with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank
That's-
you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, let's go. If you want.
worth a
Just
check.
check.
You're going to his
still-
tribe, which means you do have to go past him.
I'm just gonna wave at him.
Take the cart.
Wait.
Just points to Rolf.
Sleeping.
You're just
Got
gonna
too
sing.
tired.
He looks at the sun and says, "It's mid-noon."
He slept. He woke up he stayed up all night. Really great man.
So did
To the couple, really. Ah.
Oh.
Makes
yeah.
fire. He's making a camp.
Mhm.
Human.
Why is he making camp while the sun is still out? But yeah, I'm just gonna
Because
say.
you don't make camp when there's no light anymore.
I was like, I thought it's still like midday kind.
Mid-noon.
Oh yeah, mid-noon.
Yeah, you're supposed to make camp while the sun's still out, and then you rest there.
Do not piss
Yeah.
off.
I thought
the
like
big
afternoon.
man
But yeah.
No, you're an
Has the
outlander.
name Stone
That's
Puncher.
why. What I'm saying is that you kind of have to make camp early because then you're gonna spend the rest of your afternoon finding fish and then cooking it. You don't want to
That's
spend your
true.
night. You don't want to be spending your night catching up with all the stuff because the light's leaving. Plus, you're
Yeah.
still in case this matters to anyone. You're still in the part of the year where the nights are longer, so the days are still pretty
Okay,
short.
that makes sense.
But you do pass him. He doesn't bother you. You just still kind of peel the skin. He looks like he's making a cloak, like a trophy cloak.
Oh.
The elk, now that you're seeing it, is fairly large for what it is. One of the bigger elks you've seen, and elks are not exactly the easiest thing to hunt. They hurt.
Nice cloak. I was gonna nod at him.
Nice sword!
You know it. We're gonna go.
You move forward. It takes about 20 minutes walking. So on a horse, 10-ish, maybe 5. Your horse is much faster than you guys are, but as it moves forward, you don't find a village, but you find a clearing in the forest with a lot of stones and freshly dug dirt.
Here we are.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
That's survival for me. If I can see any other odd footsteps other than orcish.
A survival check. Is Rolf still passed out? Just checking.
You don't.
No,
You
not
know-
now anymore.
Okay, Rolf wakes
save,
up.
Can't save.
Rolf
Maybe I'll get
wakes up from the back of the cart, and you are in the center of a graveyard.
The grave of the orcs.
surprise.
What?
We're investigating the orcish
I'm
graveyard.
just gonna help you.
Alright, what did you get?
16.
Of course.
You move around the foliage, looking around. You only see the large footsteps of orcs, some smaller ones that you might think are smaller orcish children that may have been here before. Nothing that seems out of place aside from the usual fauna that move around in and out of here. The place doesn't seem to be... Given the story that you were told, it doesn't look out of place. Otherwise, it looks like a mass grave.
Okay.
Hold on! Do not disrespect the stone memorial. Stone Puncher said so.
Yes.
And need Rolf
Mhm.
remind you, his name is Stone Puncher.
We have been making a
What just-
lot of stone. Our employer was
That's
stone. And the orc
Mhm.
that selling thing? I think it's Greystone also. It's the name if I remember correct.
Maybe it's a continental thing and displays a lot of stone names.
I
Maybe
think
they're
so.
obsessed with stones.
I'm pretty much sure Stone Puncher is not the child of our stone contractor last time. What's the name of that, Aaron?
No, that wasn't
Oh.
called Cthulhu.
Aaron Stone.
Iron Stone.
Wrong game.
Stone 2, right?
Wrong game.
Our
Scarlet.
First
Yeah.
contractor
Yeah,
that we have.
Scarlet. While you are...
Mhm.
to do the survival check, you have to kind of move around. What's your passive
Mhm.
perception?
Not that impressive.
Is it above a 12?
It is.
Is?
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
13.
As you're looking for tracks and looking around the ground, you notice something
Do not
weird.
disrespect memorials.
I won't, Rolf.
Avoiding the stones. Somewhere in the center, there is a freshly dug earth, but there is no memorial. And it doesn't have the shape, because he seems to have been consistent. He dug out a rectangular square to put bodies in. But the center looks more like a mound of dirt rather than a rectangular shape. And there's no memorial on it, which leads you to believe that that doesn't look like a grave.
I'll look inside.
You have to dig.
I'm gonna look at Rolf and say, this doesn't look like a grave. I'm just gonna check what's under.
Okay.
I go over there with a shovel.
That was easy.
Thanks.
That makes it significantly easier. You shovel for the better part of 15 minutes and take the dirt out. You hit something metal.
Found something. Gonna
Dig it?
dig.
It's a metal box that's buried kind of downwards, so it's still further down the ground. You can try to pull it out if you want to roll athletics. Go ahead.
Yeah, good.
How about we tie it to the cart and have the horses pull it? Okay.
You might break the cart.
This is freaking me
'cause
out.
the
I'm
rope
getting
is
that
kind of-
20s. What is
Because
this?
the rope is
like?
kind of L-shaped.
Come on, not 20s. What's going
That's more than enough. Pull it out. This sort of metallic rectangular box that's about this wide and
Oh.
this thick. Pull it off.
on? Should we open it?
Wait a minute. Rolf thinks we should take the time and think about it. Maybe this is the reason why he killed his own tribe.
Probably,
If we
yeah.
open it, we might
It's-
unleash something we will regret.
Like
want-
Pandora's
But how do we
box.
know?
I mean,
We could ask him. Godiva just points out.
yeah. I mean, we can ask your BFF.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can
a round 2 conversation with you too.
Yeah.
you can ask him about the box.
Although that
Or
does
how hard
imply,
can it-
that does mean that we dug through this place.
Messed with the graves, yeah.
Well,
No. We have to make it clear. Okay, no. I know how to word it properly. Okay, Rolf has thought of a plan
Mm-hmm.
So
to
you head
ask him
back?
properly and not piss him off. Okay, just do
Are
not
you-
open the box.
are you gonna lie or not?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You head with the box.
Wow. Brave and honest.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna bring the box. Just
But-
keep the box there.
I mean, did the rest of you keep the box or you just leave it? Because it is about 5 to 10 minutes with a horse back and forth.
I can keep watch on the box, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll
So
So
just
you're
keep
staying
watch-
behind.
Mm-hmm.
So Rolf takes the cart alone. Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
investigate while we're
Good
staying behind?
Godiva
See if I can
will-
find anything.
Make investigation check.
Go with Joe.
Godiva will go with Rolf. So Rolf, you take the cart back. In about 5 minutes, you see Stone Puncher has a nice little meal going for him.
Stone puncher. Smells nice.
It's elk meat.
Ooh.
You want some?
Is it okay?
Throws you a piece of meat. He's just eating with his hand.
Ooh. Okay. Not so different from the city then.
Stone Puncher don't have salt.
No, it's okay. It's pretty good.
Or you come back.
Yeah.
Did rest of your group die?
Big question.
Yes.
Some graves I understand. But there's this one other grave that's not shaped like the others. What is it? What is buried down there?
Some graves.
Other graves.
Oh!
Other orc graves.
You're talking about the weird mound of dirt thing.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. It was there when we got there.
What? What?
We're nomads. We travel day to day.
Okay,
It was
so
there
is
when
it
we got there.
okay if we dig it?
Does it have a stone on it?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Thanks, Stone Crusher.
Puncher.
Puncher, Stone Puncher.
My
Oh yeah, what
brother's in
happened
the
to
other
Stone Crusher?
different continent. Founded his
Oh,
own
he's
tribe.
alive!
Founded his own tribe.
Ooh. In case we meet him, do you have any message you want to tell your brother?
Tell him he owes me 200 gold.
Okay. Takes note. Stone Puncher 200 gold. Someone make note of that. In case we see Stone Crusher.
And I want my dagger back.
And he wants his dagger back. Okay.
He just tosses you some
Reasonable.
meat, which can suffice for your lunch.
Sweet.
He
All
does
right.
give you
Oh,
enough.
yeah, you
He
want
says,
some salt? Yeah. Pass him
"Ah,
some salt.
thank you. There's enough there for your companions if they're alive. If they're not, then I suppose you salt it and you keep it for the next few days."
All right. Thanks, Stone Puncher.
No
Oh, you
problem.
got it right.
You go back. Godiva just kind of pats you on the back, saying, "You made a friend, and he didn't kill you."
Sometimes I think I should be out of
Moving
the
up
lake.
in
I
life.
should have just stayed there.
You head back to
In the
them
trash can.
in the trash, fighting a raccoon for a half-eaten sandwich. You head back to the tribe, to the grave site, where the rest of you are staying. Scarlet, you rolled 10.
Mm-hmm.
You look around the vicinity. There's nothing else that you find, but you do see what Rolf had reiterated to you, which was there was some sort of fight. All the blood that's splattered and scattered, plus all the broken sort of weapons and the makeshift weapons have been broken here, lead you to believe that Stone Puncher did not kill his entire tribe, single-handedly. It sort of goes back to the story that the tribe got possessed and started killing each other, so he decided to put them out of their misery because it looks like people had infighting around here. The oddest thing that you find, a little further from the graves but still within the vicinity, is a necklace. You would think ordinary barbarian kind of trophies, but this one is a necklace with a sort of star, with a sort of six-pointed star in the center that is red, and the rest of it is silver. This is too nice to be just a trophy. This is an intended amulet for something.
I'll show it to Halvic. See if he can make sense of it.
Is there any symbols that I can see scripture?
Make-
Or at least I know what type of stone?
It's not a stone, it's steel.
Oh, it's steel. Yeah, at least I know.
Make a religion check.
I have good religion as Halvic. That's 5, 17.
17. It's not a symbol that signifies any particular deity, but it is a symbol that signifies communing with the land. It's more druidic in essence, but not elven type. This is a more tribal kind of druidic. So think tribal druid essentially is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's a generic symbol that they use to kind of for Gaia or the earth itself, the spire itself. So there may have been some form of druid or someone capable of that sort of magic around this tribe that owned the symbol.
Oh yeah. From my studies, I think this is something that is used to worship the land.
Druid.
Really?
Yeah. Mylaela, hippie lady, you want to see this?
Yeah.
Did you just call her? Okay.
Mylaela,
Yeah.
you take it. It's definitely familiar to you. You've seen this before. It's not the elven kind. This again, the symbol you immediately notice is for more tribal, more like Stone Puncher, very tribal like people. The symbol itself has a few letterings in it that, now that you're looking at it, is in Druidic. That to most people, when
Can I
you look,
read it?
to most people when they look at it, it would just be sort of ornate design. But now you realize that it's sort of Druidic. When you read the writing, it just sort of says, "May the land protect you."
May the land. That's what it's.
What? What did I say?
May
That
the
thing
land
sure did its
protect.
job, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty much sure it failed again.
Can I keep it?
Sure. Druidic
I'm going to
necklace.
wear it.
You wear it. Okay. The moment
Felt
you wear
something?
it, the central part of the star begins to light up.
Ooh, shiny.
You're not sure what it does, though, but it lights up.
Oh. Oh,
Is this the
Let's
first time
try.
something happened to you like that?
yeah. This
Oh,
is weird.
Hmm.
Well, I don't feel. And
can you try something with the box like this? Ooh.
Phew.
Do you feel anything?
I don't think. Nothing happened. Huh.
How about on the graves? You no?
Nothing.
What if I try to bend the earth? I don't. I'm going to try. I'm going to
Wait a
point at
minute.
the.
Nothing
You're
happens.
gonna okay?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Rolf just realized something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well
It
done.
was buried, right? Wait. Sorry. Right.
Well, yeah, actually, eventually, Rolf is going to come back. It's not that long. But Mylaela, what else do you want to do to experiment with the necklace, if anything?
I'm gonna point at the ground and try to concentrate on it. Maybe I can control Earth. I don't know.
Nothing happens.
Ah,
It's a symbol of communing. Maybe you can try to pray or something. Focus on it.
Druids don't pray.
we
Yeah,
don't pray,
said
but we
Halvic.
make rituals.
Eventually, Rolf arrives with Godiva.
Okay. Just stop. Hold on.
What's up?
Rolf realized something. Step on
Yeah.
rock. Step on rock. Don't step on rock.
Okay.
I'm approaching them.
Okay.
Okay. Rolf just
Yeah.
realized something. The other night, twins come back full of dirt.
Oh.
And the other night, yesterday, Stone Puncher's whole tribe went berserk. Box underneath ground. Wasn't them. Somebody put it there. I may think that we need to bring that thing to the church for confirmation.
Without
Yes.
opening it?
Rolf does not like where the evidence is pointing.
But there's no power or magic that will protect it from the church anymore.
No. Have cleric lady check it. Because
Mhm.
Rolf does not
Okay.
like the implications. Everybody agree?
How far
So
is
we're
it,
not
by
gonna
the way?
open it.
10 minutes to get to the lake, another 20 minutes. What for half an hour?
Oh, that's near. Maybe we check it first if it's really
Less van on the horse. Like 15 minutes.
Yeah. if it's really the.
If
that-
we open it, we might start. If we open it, I don't want to fight big red scary lady. I'm just saying.
Fine,
can-
fine, I'll move away. I
I
mean,
can-
if we open it in town, it could be worse. Like, the whole town can be affected, so
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
might as well
I'm-
check it here.
so
I'm the smallest,
okay,
and I can open it, and you can easily restrain me.
I'll knock him out.
okay.
That's a good idea.
But I am moving away in case.
Okay, good. Wait. Let's open this somewhere where we won't piss off Stone Puncher in case someone goes berserk.
Mhm.
Because if we topple some of the rocks
Are
here,
there house? No,
No.
they just have
Rolf
tent.
Rolf does not want to
destroyed
fight.
tents.
Okay.
Yeah, Rolf
You
does
can
not want to fight Stone Puncher.
Easy enough
If
to
we
move further north.
desecrate the graves.
Easy enough to move further north. The rest
Okay.
of you take a safe distance.
1, 2, 3. What's inside?
It's empty.
What?
It's empty.
Oh.
And then make a con save.
Halvic? Just Halvic?
Yep. He's the one. You said you all stay away.
19.
19.
15 plus 4. 15 plus 4.
Start coughing. Feels like a toxin that you just kind of resisted.
I'm
You're
good.
right.
I'm good. Is there something wrong with me now? Can you see any changes?
Do I?
Oh no, you have horns now.
His eyes are all black.
Oh,
And your
eyes are black, what the fuck?
Okay. What
What can
the
I see
heck?
by... No,
You're fine.
Nothing.
You're fine. Unless you find a reflection, but otherwise your vision's fine.
Halvic, I really don't want to cut you, so step away from the box. And what do you see?
Oh, I'm good. I mean... Feels like nothing.
Behind
Yeah,
him,
what's inside the box?
behind him, there's this sort of black mist that rises. And then standing next to him, it solidifies into Halvic.
Okay.
Exact look alike?
Exactly the same.
Wait,
Guys?
is that an echo?
Eyes still the same?
Everything's the same, even the eyes.
Guys, why are you...
Okay.
Turn
Oh,
around.
Hal-
It's saying the same thing.
Oh,
It's echoing Halvic's voice at exactly the same
okay.
moment.
This is
Oh,
the
wait.
reason
Fucker.
why Rolf said you always bring that thing to the church first.
You look
Oh.
when you look, he looks in the same direction. He's not mirroring you. He's doing exactly as you do.
Okay.
Halvic.
Halvic 2.
Then it
You
moves
want
in.
me to approach?
Then it moves in front of you, and now it's mirroring you.
Halvic, close the freaking box.
Okay, Halvic 2, please close box.
Closing the
And let's
box.
bring-
Close the box. Still there.
I'll help
Okay.
him out.
No.
How-
My.
It seems that Halvic 2 is not violent, so let's just
Does the
bring
same
Halvic
thing.
2 with us.
Oh, you have 2 Halvics now!
Halvic,
Does that make them
Can
a
I-
full Vic?
he's up
Stack them on top of
Like-
each other, and they become a full-size person.
Full-sized person, yes.
full
Can
Vic.
I take like a bits of ash and just go to the Halvic that I remember that opened the box?
Okay.
I'm gonna just wet the ash a bit and I'm gonna smear it on his forehead and say that's marking you.
The other one
I
has the
remember he
same
was
thing.
Halvic. Mother of God! Hold my hand. I'm gonna hold his hand. and I'm gonna walk.
Wait. They're stacked on top of each other, right?
No. I'm just saying
No.
if you stack them on each other.
I thought we stacked them on top of each other.
Said if
No,
you
Come
stack
on,
them.
guys.
No, we're not. We're not.
Rule of comedy.
No, we're not. God damn it. He's gonna hold
You see-
Halvic's hand.
Is the other one holding also?
It's holding on to air in the same position you're doing.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
but I am holding like, Halvic the original.
Halvic, can you hug yourself? No, as in,
He does the same thing.
you hug your. Oh
Can
my
I-
god.
You hug him.
Can I-
Okay.
Yeah?
He hugs you.
Do you
This
have
is
a
so
strange
surreal.
gnome
He
fetish
has-
or something?
He has a large Cheshire grin with sharpened black teeth. Halvic, make an athletics roll.
Wait, I was still with Halvic though. I'm still near him.
Yeah, but Halvic said he was hugging it.
Halvic, you idiot.
Halvic, make an athletics roll.
Oh my God. At least you're both weak in athletics, so you gotta give it.
You don't know there's an echo.
7. 8
7.
minus 1.
Scarlet, you don't see this because what
I
you
don't-
see is Halvic's face.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
as Halvic lets go of the hug, he's not letting go.
Halvic, oh, you motherfucker! No, you don't. I'm gonna rip him out.
You want to try? Make an
Rip
athletics
him
roll.
off. 21. Plus 5.
Not enough. It's not
Why
enough.
Not enough.
As you grab him and you grab Halvic with, and then you see his face. The tongue comes after you.
Can I poke? Can I
Hold on.
poke him with a? Can I poke him with my rapier?
I point out again. You guys said you were far away. Only Scarlet.
fair point.
Scarlet. The tongue is a forked tongue that opens up, and it has
Can I
teeth.
see it?
It's coming
How
after
does it
you.
How
You
does
can't.
it have me?
Your head's on the other
At my
side.
back, right?
Um,
I don't think it.
Scarlet. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
3 points of damage. Make a con save.
No, I don't want to make. Wait, I'm already at full health. Conflict. Oh. Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. You get pushed back. You start to tense up your muscles for a bit, but you fight it off. However, that moment that you kind of let go because of the attack.
What happened?
He goes inside of Halvic, and then he exits from the back.
Wait, what? He comes out of Halvic's ass?
No, just the back. The actual back. He just kind of moves out like an
We pass
ethereal.
through.
Yeah, and then he solidifies again.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna take my glaive. I'm gonna take glaive.
You're taking the glaive?
I'm gonna point. Just gonna point that one.
It's taunting you.
Halvic, are you still there?
Halvic's not next to him anymore.
Where is he?
Halvic, right? He moved from the back and then moved away. He's taunting you, but Halvic's not directly next to him anymore. Not in the line of fire.
Yeah, I'm asking if
do I
Halvic
get
is
an-
okay. If he's safe.
You
Do I
feel
get
fine.
an action?
You feel fine.
Do I get an action?
No. You can say you're fine.
I'm fine.
do we see
Yeah,
this
move
happening?
away.
By
Yes,
the way.
this you go see happening now.
Okay, so just to assist, I'm going to hide right now.
Self check.
Oh my god.
Passive
Bonus
stealth.
action.
Your passive stealth is enough. Scarlet, what are you gonna do? This isn't combat yet.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just
okay,
gonna tell
so
Halvic to move away so I can strike
while
this
I'm
bastard
hidden,
down.
He moves away.
can I shoot him with an arrow?
Sure.
I got a short
Make an
bow.
attack
Wait, I'll try to knock him out with the butt of the glaive first.
Okay.
I'll smack
Okay.
him to
But
knock
you
him
don't
out.
control what Rolf does. So roll. Make an attack roll.
That's what I'm gonna do.
This counts as sneak attack because you're hidden. So you have advantage and then you can roll sneak attack. Make an athletics roll, Scarlet.
Advantage. Hold on.
Scarlet athletics roll.
Oh. Okay, that is 12 plus.
Son of a bitch.
Oh wait, where's my weapons? That's 12 plus 6. That is an 18.
That hits. Scarlet, he's not trying to dodge your hit actually. So you can do bludgeoning damage. We'll call it your unarmed strike. So that's 1 plus your strength modifier.
1 plus strength mod. That's
So Rolf, you can roll
4.
damage with sneak attack. 4 points.
Alright.
4.
How many is that? That is 1d6 plus 4.
Plus your sneak attack, which I think is 2d6 or 1d6.
That is 2 plus 4. I deal 6 damage. And then sneak
4 is
attack.
10. 10 total.
Hold on. I haven't checked sneak attack. Sneak attack is 1d6.
Go ahead. 10 total so far. Rolf's gone. And so is Mylaela. Why is everyone gone?
Testing your new layout.
Testing your new layout. How is it holding up?
It is, except people keep coming back immediately, so doesn't really matter.
11 damage.
11 total.
Yeah, 11.
So that's 11 total plus Scarlet's 4. That's 15. Halvic, please take 15 points of damage for me.
Oh my god.
The moment
What's my HP?
I don't know what's your HP.
Oh, 22.
The moment
22,
Scarlet
22.
you strike him, he moves, and the arrow does hit him. He doesn't bleed, except Halvic's now bleeding, and there is a huge bump on his head.
Fuck. Stop, Rolf. Stop it. Stop it.
All right, that means we have to. That means we have to attack Halvic.
No! We're just gonna knock him out for fuck's sake.
Following the logic.
What logic
Just
is
knock
that?
him out. Actually, Rolf, knock Halvic out. Can you do it? I'll try to distract this little bastard.
How can? Wait a minute. How do I knock him out with a rapier?
The butt of it. It's an athletics
The
roll.
butt. Strike it to the butt. Because I might break his neck if I do it.
It's an athletics
If I
roll.
attack too strong.
Yeah, I'm down to... That's 16 points of damage, right?
Can I?
11 plus
can
4,
I,
15. 1 5.
Alright,
15.
can I sneak up on Halvic and then I sucker punch him from the shadows?
Make an athletics roll with advantage.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
guard on
okay.
the demonic Halvic.
Okay, and then advantage is 17, and that is a 9. Yeah, 17 plus
That's
unarmed.
Okay.
Rolf, what is your strength modifier?
My strength
0.
modifier is nil.
Okay. You deal Halvic, take 1 more point of damage.
Okay.
You are
Yeah,
unconscious.
good.
The other thing looks at it. He starts laughing.
I gotta agree with him. This is pretty funny.
Oh, shut up, Rolf! Oh, God. I'm just gonna try to grapple him and restrain him, please.
Can we grapple
Away
this
from his
mother-
mouth. From the back.
Grapple him and
His
put
tongue
him
is
in
as
a
long
box.
as a snake, from what you saw earlier. He's taking a rock. He's about to smash his own head.
I'll grab him. Fuck it. I don't care about the tongue. I'm just gonna restrain him.
Make an
Boss
athletics roll.
lady, do you have a solution?
Anyone has a hold person.
No, that's level 2.
You
Oh,
only
come
have
on.
19. Oh, sorry, no, 17 only. Pretty
Not one.
low.
Rolf sneaks up behind.
Halvic, take another 3 points of damage as he bashes his own head with a rock.
Oh fuck, I'm down to 3.
Rolf sneaks up behind him.
I'm
What do
gonna
you do?
kick the rock away.
It's in his hand.
I
Mm.
sneak grapple him. I police grapple him.
Make an athletics
Oh
roll.
my gosh.
Judo
Arm-
grapple.
Yeah,
Oh,
arm
that's
bar.
bad. That's bad for him. That's a fucking 13 total.
That is a. That's just a regular roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Athletics 7.
Take another 3 points of damage.
No, he's
I'm
knocked
down.
out.
I'm knocked out.
Rolf wasn't here.
Rolf wasn't there.
What happens after he got unconscious?
He's still
I'm
up.
just there.
Halvic's unconscious. Bleeding out from his
I'll try
head.
to grapple him again.
Make an athletics
Try to
roll.
grapple him again. Ah,
14.
fuck. Oh, come on! 9.
One last grapple save!
Go ahead.
Can I cast entangle at
Everyone's
Yeah.
there.
yun nga lang.
Godiva is gonna try and go to Halvic to cure him. Make an athletics roll.
Can we just do it together for an advantage?
Sure. One of you rolls advantage.
Yeah. I'll leave it and
You're
You know what?
stronger.
You're stronger.
Make an
yeah,
place roll
but my
advantage.
luck is oh thank Jesus Christ. Oh thank God.
We're doing this
21.
WWE style.
WWE.
You grab onto him.
Does he have an
he's
advantage
attacking.
because it's just a gnome? And this is a hulky lady.
You would if he didn't. You would if he didn't have +10 to his athletics.
Mother of
Um,
God.
Scarlet, The tongue attacks you again. Make a take 3 points of damage and make a con save.
God. I'm gonna cut that fucking tongue. Con save. Oh, thank God I'm a barbarian. Con. That is 18.
Your muscles tense. Let you fight it through. Halvic will have
Rolf, can you grab that fucking tongue?
11 points of healing for Halvic from Godiva's cure wounds. As she goes up to you, puts her hands on you, and this sort of radiant light the rest of you see fills Halvic and closes a bunch of the wounds.
My eyes.
You're fine.
I mean,
Can
your
he
eyes are
get
still
knocked
black.
out while he's grappled?
oh.
You can try.
Okay, this time
For
Rolf is
horror.
sick of this.
Thank you, boss lady.
Make an
Don't
athletics
abandon
roll.
me! Knock him out!
Make an athletics roll.
Can
I
I
can't
Oh, sorry, roll, yeah.
let go.
can I take his tongue and tie him up with it?
Make an athletics roll.
With advantage because I'm still grappling him?
Yes,
Use your
with advantage.
own weapon against you, please. What?
Yes! Not 20? 20! Yes!
Well, his total was pretty low. His total's a 19. So, as the tongue goes behind Rolf, he just grabs. No.
When I said knock him out, I didn't mean choke him with his own tongue, but I am impressed.
The tongue is longer than you thought. Rolf just kind of grabbed it and it's sort of elastic as he grabs it.
Oh, behave. Halvic, are you alright?
He's now biting
Do
his
I
own
feel
tongue.
anything?
Your tongue's bleeding.
I'm gonna wedge something in his mouth.
Well, better than him dying.
Gag him.
Okay.
Let him bite on the
Let's-
glaive, actually. Biting on the wood of the glaive.
Okay, let's bring this abomination to the church.
Mm-hmm. Someone give me a cloth to gag him with, please. I can't move.
What do you do with the box?
Or we try to at least put that thing inside the box. Maybe that would work. Maybe.
Tie
Wait,
him with
nobody,
a
nobody
hempen.
open the box. Nobody open the box. Nobody open the box. This whole mess started because we opened the box.
Smart. Yeah,
He's
we'll just
right.
tie him with a hempen and keep his tongue around his body and gag him. This is his life now.
You do?
I don't
I'll keep
like,
an eye on him.
I don't like that laugh. I don't like that laugh.
Where are you going and what do you do with the box?
We bring. No.
I have control of myself now.
You never lost control of yourself. It's just that everything that happens to him happens to you instead.
Everybody agree that we just throw the box into the lake.
Then you wouldn't know how to heal me.
Yeah.
I don't have a good feeling. You know, Rolf does not have a good feeling about bringing this box to the church for some reason.
That's true. Does the box have any encryptions or anything of this sort?
It's a plain wooden box outlined with steel.
I think it's safe as long we don't open it.
We can tie it with a hempen.
Earlier we said it was safe as long as you're the one who opens it. Everything we think
Yeah.
is safe
I mean, we
isn't
are
working
safe.
out.
Halvic isn't. Ayo.
Okay, then
You
how we can
are
open
good
it
at
again.
this.
Alright, how about we do this?
No.
Alright,
How we can
how
open this
about we
again?
do this as a group? Alright, the people who could talk to Ghost Lady, talk to Ghost Lady first. And if Ghost Lady says box is okay to put inside the church, then we bring box to the church.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Okay.
And I still
Okay,
can
safe
look
plan.
in the mirror too, right?
Yeah, I think the three of us women can handle it, but
Yeah.
you sure you
okay.
two want to be left behind with this box?
I feel safe
Uh,
with this very brave man over here.
So long as no one opens it.
I can
Where-
drag the
where-
little
where-
fiend with us. Show it to the cleric.
Okay,
Okay, he
it's
likes it
too
too much.
eager. Okay, yeah,
No,
it's
no, no,
it's
no,
too eager.
no,
It's too
no.
eager. It's
Maybe
too
leave it
eager.
behind. Yep.
It's too eager.
Well, he is an echo. And echoes are supposed to be in the other world. Oh yeah, we should really ask this.
Scarlet.
Shit. Mm.
That doesn't look like an echo. That looks nothing like what you thought. That's something else.
Looks like a fucking fiend. Okay, yeah, we can ask. Yeah. Shut up! I'm gonna stab you in the head if only. Oh, shut up!
Alright, so start talking.
You
So,
see him.
any hobbies?
Ah.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of too.
Ah! His eyes turn to the back of his head. He morphs out of the rope and your bindings. He now looks like Scarlet.
Oh my god!
Oh, you
Okay,
motherfucker! No, you won't.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to grapple her immediately.
Make an athletics
It's
roll.
too much.
Grapple her immediately.
Okay, this is too much. This is too much. Rolf is hiding now.
Make an athletics
I'm
roll.
gonna grapple her immediately after I see
Who has the box? Who has the box?
It's just left there on the ground. No one's left yet, by the way. This is before anyone left.
I'm going to open the freaking box.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Dang. Halvic, take 3 points of damage. Nope. Still Halvic.
Oh
Still
my
what?
god, it's still Halvic! Oh my
Yep.
god, you're gonna die,
3 points of
bitch.
damage. Mylaela, you open the
Up to 8.
box and you see a staff.
Huh?
There's a staff inside.
Oh, I'm going to take the staff.
You take the staff. Okay. You take the staff. What do you do?
I'm
Can I make it clear that I'm still trying to keep grappling Scarlet so the two of us are like rolling in the mud? Just
Okay.
fuck.
Let's go. Mylaela, what do you do with the staff? Mylaela, what do you do with the staff? It's in your hands.
Point it towards the Morphe thing.
Uh-oh. He starts kind of melting into sludge. And it gets
Hmm.
into the top of the staff, which is this onyx gem. And the onyx is kind of glowing.
Mm.
What?
Halvic's eyes
Oh,
turn back to
is-
normal.
Is that the staff?
What
haven't seen
the
drawings.
Is
fuck?
this the stuff that we're looking for?
You haven't seen drawings of it.
No.
Put it back in the box.
Okay, so
Wait. Let's think things through first.
Godiva gives
Let's think.
Halvic another, what is this? 6 plus 4, 10 points of healing with her last cure wounds.
okay.
Okay.
I would have asked. Yeah. 10 points.
Let's try to assess this first pro and cons. Pro,
Yeah.
we know it's
Okay.
a staff.
Just a quick
Cons,
one.
That thing was too eager to go to the church.
Mhm.
Before we discuss, can we just put the stuff back in the box?
It might
Sure.
be.
Yeah. I'm going to put
Okay.
back stuff inside the box. That was.
It might disappear, but okay.
Put in the box.
I-
You close the box.
yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
So, do we leave
That
it
was-
here and some of us can consult with Mylaela?
Maybe we bury it first again.
No.
No, they don't
let's-
have to
Yeah,
bury it.
let's bring it.
They'll have to
Don't
keep
put
it
it
safe.
inside the church.
Show
Might
it to
affect the
the
other
mirror
towns,
lady.
Okay, I'm getting different ideas. Don't bury it. Don't put it in the church. Show it to Mylaela.
That's one idea. Don't bury it. Take it to the town. Don't put it in the church.
Show it to Mylaela.
How do we?
We'll
That's the
show
other.
it to Mylaela once she says it's safe.
Can any one of
If-
you draw the staff so I can show a reference photo?
Who saw it properly?
Who wants to make a dex check? Go ahead.
Me.
Can I support her since I
Technically,
possibly also
sure.
saw it?
Mylaela, make a dex check with advantage.
Dex save?
Check.
Not-
Dex
Are you
check.
okay,
Oh.
Halvic?
Check. Okay, Dex check. With advantage, right?
Also, there's a loud buzzing sound in your side.
Sorry.
Possibly one of the weirdest fights that Rolf ever had.
Okay, I got a
Pretty
But
sure
I
you
got
can
a
find a way to
17.
top it.
17. Mylaela draws a not too detailed but fairly well made sketch of the staff.
That'll have to do.
All of you head back to
Um,
town?
I'm still torn about bringing the staff into town. It might affect the villagers, or it might trigger something.
We're going to.
Maybe we can just stay outside the town. It's
Stay in the
Rolf, I stay
carriage.
with him. Yeah.
Oh, Rolf doesn't want to stay with the box. That's
You can go with them. I'll stay with the box. Well, technically,
only the
Mylaela.
girls could go inside the church. Rolf remember.
Godiva will stay with the
and,
box.
Yeah.
Godiva can. Wait, oh,
Godiva will stay in the
Boss.
box.
okay. Then we'll go to the church.
You head back.
Well, boss lady's gonna check the box, then Rolf is gonna check the box with both.
She's not
boss
checking it.
ladies.
She's just gonna keep it there.
Yeah,
Never
I
gonna
mean,
open
yeah,
it.
I mean, she's,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, she's just gonna,
You head over to the temple.
Mhm.
Knock on the
Mhm.
glass. Mylaela's image comes up. Yes, dear.
And so we found this. It should have drawing.
You found the staff.
Screwed up. Yeah, we were expecting that. It kind of screwed up, Halvic. Because
You opened the
some-
box.
Yeah, we did, unfortunately. We didn't know what was inside, so
It's a
there's nothing
doppelganger.
on it.
It's
Oh.
not just a doppelganger. It's an enhanced. It was meant to be a security measure. The box itself was meant to protect it from the staff from being seen, using the staff's own power for it. Unfortunately, with all the magic problems that are happening, that also went off haywire or something.
Nuts.
Did you
Okay,
manage to put
but-
it back?
We did. She did. I'm gonna just read to Mylaela.
I'm assuming you
Hey.
used the staff then.
Yes.
She did.
Well,
Well, the thing is, we kind of found it in the middle of a barbarian tribe, and according to the sole survivor, one thing possessed them, and then they started to kill each other. It's buried underneath the place that they
did
were
this
staying in.
murdering occur at the evening?
I'm not entirely sure.
Because the staff's power is still at its strongest in the evening.
So what are we supposed to do with the staff before the sunset?
No, destroying it.
Want to throw it in the middle of the lake? It is pretty deep.
I wonder what kind of problems that might cause, but that may be a temporary solution. If it's in the box. No, if it's already affected people from outside while within the container, then it's not doing its job very well. I honestly don't know. everything that's been happening to Castlemaine as a whole is rather disturbing, actually. Perhaps just... Sorry, dear, I don't necessarily know what to...
Well, we don't know what to do either. We're stuck with the staff that kind of screws us over. And it's giving this whole town to shit.
Well, we'll certainly destroy the town. I suppose throwing it in the lake is a viable option. I really don't know anymore. I can't do my research in this place, and I can't really help from here.
Sorry. Do you happen to have access to those two Echo kids from earlier? Can we talk with them?
Certainly. And grabs one, and you just see this vague humanoid shape of shadow. What's going on?
Hey. So, what exactly were you doing in the lake last night?
Oh!
Yeah.
Digging.
Digging what, exactly?
Can't remember. Compelled to dig. Never found anything.
By what? Compelled by what or who?
I don't know. Just felt like I had to dig.
Curious. Alright. So throw it in the middle of the lake then. That's the only option we have for now.
Went to lake. Swam across lake. Went out. Found village. Kept digging.
Find village.
Big village. Kept digging. Found box. Open box. Close box. Bury. Leave. Go back to lake.
Just
Swim back. Move back. Get home.
this village, does it happen to be lived by Orc?
Don't know. Just saw big tents.
Can you give me a general direction where it is?
Not really. Further away from lake.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. Thank you for answering.
The staff has control over these echoes from this world. Perhaps that was it. They were forged from the same magic. Staff has control over this place. I don't know what to tell you. I apologize.
Well, we don't know what to do either. We're not exactly equipped to handle these kinds of oddities.
Again,
But I suppose throwing it in the lake is fine.
maybe. Thank you, though. And I apologize you had to be dragged into this. This shouldn't have been your problem.
Most of the problems we get into are not exactly our problems, but we do try to solve them. However, can you
Curses.
take the staff to your side? Or is it too risky?
No.
Yeah.
If anything, the staff is trying to get the echoes out of here. Putting it here might give them the power they need to let them escape. This world is a shadow world. This contains the deepest, most dangerous senses and emotions of people. You ever feel that urge to just kill someone that speaks against you, but you repress it because you are in front of law enforcement or you're in public? This place represents that urge, without restraint, without consequence, without morality.
Understand.
Perhaps just throw it in the lake. I cannot guarantee what that will do.
Well, we can do a fail-safe. Tie something into it. Something happens. We can see a certain thing bobbing up and down.
Did you happen to ever find a small ruby in this temple? It has primordial writings on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
There's other treasures there. If I gave you, not that you need it, but if I gave you my blessing to take them, would you mind terribly if you put the ruby on the box?
With a staff?
Yes, be careful in opening it, not fully, but you put it in there. The ruby is sort of a protection item. To strengthen the magic in us. I pay you with the items. Would you mind terribly keeping that and bringing it to Custom? Maybe hand it over to a more capable wizard who might listen.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby will provide you enough protection. The power in it should be sufficient for a month or so. I don't know if you'll have any use for the items there. The sword, if you ever... I do hope it's still fine, but the sword, that if you ever found one, it's a long, thin blade. It
Yeah, I saw.
It allows you... it emits a light that only its bearer can see. Might be useful to you. It illuminates the area for up to, give or take, 60 feet around you. If nothing else, it's worth a lot of money. I suppose just take whatever you find. Whatever's not broken or damaged. As payment, if that suffices.
Thank you.
The ruby is the essential thing. It's a protection stone. It can be used to keep the magic at bay, at least until you make it to somewhere where there's someone more capable of handling it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Thank you. And I do apologize for everything that's happened. If it were not for my ignorance, I might have been able to prevent this.
You did your best, but yeah,
This is what it
we'll
got
see what
me.
we can do for now.
Safe travels, and yes, I suppose that's it. One other thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're done here. Would you mind destroying this mirror?
No.
There's no
Why?
point risking another person walking into here and perhaps losing themselves again.
What about you?
I'm already trapped here, dear. There's no point in that. It's alright.
Okay.
I've made my peace with it.
Looking at Mylaela. Should we?
I mean, if that's her wish.
We might still need your guidance.
Then perhaps bring the mirror with you and break it when you're done.
I suppose that's
And-
doable.
Do make sure that no one else looks into it other than people who already survived. There's a
I'm gonna
cloth.
look for a clause.
There's a case beneath the altar that you can use to cover it once it's removed from the wall.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Thank you. Just has this sad
Okay.
expression as she disappears from the mirror. Under the altar, when you pull the mirror out of the wall, under the altar there is this sort of carrying bag that's made of leather, dusted and old. Slip in.
I actually do have a huge mirror. Match it, so
It's a little closer to night now, but you can gather the materials you mentioned. One closer look of that room. You remember the items that were there? Some of them kind of look not usable. They might have been destroyed. They might be magical, but they were not designed to resist this. However, the sword, which is stuck in all this rubble, the S-Talk blade, is barely functioning. The other things, the ruby is still there, and it does still have that glimmer of light in it. Most of the other things around here. Oh, and the doll is in one piece if you want it. Not that you know what it does, but the voodoo doll is still in one piece.
yeah, for Halvic. He likes dolls.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this, but if he wants it, yeah, sure.
Party-wise, who wants the S-Talk? Rolf? It counts as
Rolf, you might.
it counts
it's
as a rapier.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
In case you missed it, the
I'll pass it to
S-Talk
him.
emits a bright light that illuminates your surroundings within 60 feet, but only you can see the light.
Oh, see, you're not blind
Ooh.
anymore like
Not
last
blind
time.
anymore. He's gonna toss it
Ooh.
to him when I see him.
It's a green leather-wrapped
Okay.
S-Talk blade with a cross guard. It weighs about the same as your rapier. I'll ask for your sheet later.
Okay.
I'll add it for you.
I can add it.
Then
Actually,
basically add an S-Talk. Add a rapier.
S-Talk.
No. Search for rapier.
Okay.
Change it to S-Talk.
Okay.
And then just remember it can do that.
Weapon. Rapier. Yeah, I'll do it now.
No problem. You can put
Rapier.
it. Then change it to S-Talk for
How do you
clarification.
spell it?
ESTOC.
ESTOC. Okay.
Then just note that it can emit a 60-foot. It can emit a light that is within 60 feet of the blade that only you can see. It does require
Okay.
attunement, so this is an attunement item.
Alright.
You guys gather your things. Unfortunately, it is too late to be leaving, but you do follow the instruction, I'm assuming. Open the box ever so slightly and toss a red gem into it. When you close the box, there's a red light that bleeds out from the small cracks and crevices of the box. And then you see like red chains wrap around it. And it's sort of now surrounding this spectral red chain. The chains disappear, but sort of locked, and when you try to open it, it's sealed. And there's this faintest sort of aura that surrounds it. The box is sealed. In exchange for the... Not that you have to, because she's in a mirror, but in exchange for the S-Talk and whatever else you may... And the voodoo doll that Mylaela picked up, you will take this to Castermain for a more proficient wizard to deal with. So in the morning, feasibly, you should be able to leave Severa.
Let's say our goodbyes
In the morning.
Where do you
Yes,
take your
it is
rest?
in the
pretty
morning. In the cart.
late. I'm gonna sleep on the tree.
Okay. Comfortable enough for everyone
Looking
who's
back.
used to it.
Mhm.
It's sort of in the middle of the night,
Oh shit.
there's a quiet that looms on the town. Silence as the birds start singing once more. And you hear ravens moving around. The rest of you start to hear the shambling of wood. There's something scratching on wood next to you. Not next to you, but near you.
That's where.
Something looks inside the cart where Halvic is awakened from all the sounds. There's this darkened shade with floating red and large teeth and a sharpened claw.
Where's the box, by the way? Is it
Next to you.
beside me?
In the cart. Sealed.
I'm embracing the.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout, Scar!
Shit.
When you awaken
Halvic.
from the tree,
Mhm.
the town is overrun with these sort of shaded floating specters.
What the
They don't
fuck?
seem to be collecting around the box. The one looks like it's just about to eat Halvic.
I'm gonna run towards
But they're-
Hal. Actually,
they're
can
all-
I? Mm.
They're all moving in random directions, going from house to house and place to place, kind of destroying things.
If I
Can I
throw my
go-
hand axe towards the creature, does it the virus hitting Halvic?
No,
By the
Halvic's in the
angle.
cart. It's kind of looking down at
Oh,
the cart.
okay.
I'm
Oh,
still
throw my
prone,
hand
right?
axe.
Am I still prone?
Yes,
Can I do something?
you can run. You want to
Oh,
run?
Okay, Rolf starts screaming.
Rolf starts screaming. It gets distracted.
Everyone!
Scarlet, make an attack.
Alert! Evil
Yep.
things!
Yep, I'm throwing my
Okay,
hand
after,
axe.
then I hope that awakens the town,
Hold on.
and then I hide.
Sure.
Casting
Um,
casting sanctuary.
okay.
Me.
Scarlet, what's the attack roll for the hand axe? And take out one hand axe from
Mm.
inventory.
I mean, I'm gonna pick it up later. It
Okay.
is a hand axe.
You're assuming you have the
That's
time,
a
but sure.
16. Mm-hmm. Then I'm
Looks
gonna
like-
jump off the tree after that.
It looks like it got hurt. So they at least have some sort of physical form despite how spirit-like they look. And it's
Mm.
bleeding out the sort of black. This is
Creepy.
go down. The rest of the town
I'm gonna wield my sword.
starts screaming as Rolf screams at the top of his lungs. The rest of the town starts screaming. Ah, what's she screaming? Holy shit! And they start
Hide! 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 Hide!
Ring the bell! Ring the honey in the closet!
in the closet, honey! We have to go back in the closet! It's not safe out here! We need to be in the closet again!
Ring the bell!
Too many things want us killed! We need to go back in the closet!
Uh,
With the closet.
You guys,
Happy Halloween, folks!
as you start
Happy
seeing
Halloween,
these
get it?
monsters kind of roam around the town, and each of you in different locations of the town, one on the roof, Halvic in the cart,
Bill cart.
you on the tree next to the cart, Godiva and Mylaela, I'm assuming in some sort of inn or a bed.
Yeah.
So the four of you are fairly close. Rolf is on the roof of the old couple's house again. We'll pick up there next week.
Wildly ringing the bell.
Back in
Honey,
the
go
closet,
inside the closet.
Honey, we have to go back in the
Hey.
closet. It's not safe to come out.
Rolf became unofficial town alarm. That is nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Are we gonna run though, or gonna fight all of this? Because it's a lot.
Discretion is a better part of valor. Run!
Those a dead town.
Go
Okay,
inside the closet.
go back in the
Looks
closet
like
where
we're
it's
going
safe.
to have to rally
Go
the
back in
town.
Good night, everyone watching. See you next week I do not think Heloise is still gonna be back, or she might be in the latter half, but let's see. And
Let's hope.
So,
have a good evening.
good
Happy
night.
weekend.